Hello, happy Wednesday, good afternoon, good morning. I was reading just before I came on stream about the transition and how it just cuts the music so quickly. And OBS for some reason, this is for you inside baseball people, OBS for some reason made it so that the transition, if the sound is built into the transition, it'll fade it correctly. But if, let's say you've got a sound in the source, it won't fade it. It just says, okay, I'm switching sources and cut out. So you need another plugin. I swear the people at OBS, like they sit in a room and they're like, should we add this feature? And they're like, nah, someone will make a plugin for it. Why should we do it? I'm like, think about if you had a product like this, where you just kind of, you provide the base and anything that needs to be like kind of added onto it, you just create mod hook-ins and just be like, all right, good luck to you, right? Like they'll solve the problem. And now that they pretty much own the market, which they do, how in the world does OBS make money? Is there like an OBS super edition that you have to pay for? I mean, it's been around forever. Hey, Merlin. Thanks for the alert. It's been around forever. What was the other one called? Xfire, right? That was the one that kind of started it off. And then OBS sort of took all the market share. There's still people out there that are using Xfire. There's another one I was reading about too that's out there. I mean, OBS does a fine job. Yeah, I remember Xfire. Wasn't Lobster using Xfire? Let's see. Xfire, a leading entertainment outlet covering the latest gaming, film, and TV. Wait, that's not it. What happened to Xfire? Oh man, this is like a dead art. XSplit, that's what it was. Xfire was a totally different thing. XSplit. 2012 XSplit software. Congrats, you've unlocked a 10% discount. Oh, you can buy it? The best streaming software for work and play, Molly. The best. Live streaming, recording studios, the whole thing. The best streaming software for work and play. Live streaming and recording. The Swiss Army knife of your webcam. It looks identical to OBS. I don't even hear anyone ever talk about this anymore. XSplit's suite of video tools works with all of these. Oh, look at these big companies. Twitch. Yeah, I don't know. Remove, replace, and blur your background on your webcam with VCam. That's kind of fun. Use the phone as a wireless cam. I mean, it looks like this is a great looking website. 15 million people use XSplit's suite of video tools to work smarter. Broadcaster, VCam, webcam. Let's look at pricing here. Oh, it's in USD. Subscribe now. $5 a month. Wait. Why would you need a license for your team? Already have a license? So how are they doing this? Oops, OBM's. I actually have not. Yeah, so OBS just doesn't make money. I guess it's open source, right? So like anyone can do whatever they want with it. Your OBS project possible premium tier. Okay, look at these. Look at these fine companies. These fine companies. This version of Drax Fantastic brought to you by broadcasting software on the internet. Yeah, I mean, XSplit's like a company, right? Like they're in it to make money. And on the enterprise side, I mean, they've got these trusted by teams at Amazon, Adobe, Vodafone, Time Warner, HP, NVIDIA. What I learned about this years ago is that like you read this and think, oh, this just means that this company either purchased this or used it once. And in their terms of service, it says, listen, they could put Drax Fantastic up here because in their terms of service, it says something to the tune of like, we can use your shit however we want to promote our product. Which is smart. It's very smart. I mean, Intel, Samsung, Netflix, these are some of the biggest names in the industry. One app, setup location control. Like, I'm like, oh, this is exciting. But I mean, the pricing, I'm paying $0 right now for something that I'm knocking on wood over here. Works most of the time. 99% of all the time. Multi-streaming, unlimited scenes, removal of the watermark, the VIP support. How much is it for a lifetime? Do I just scroll this thing up? Oh, that's not bad. Premium bundle, premium features, all XSplit apps, early access to new releases, private beta access. So for $180 for the rest of your life, you'll get support from them, which, I mean, there's something to be said about support, right? Like if I need help with OBS right now, like I call Molly, which is not bad. And I'm like, I don't understand. And then she comes in and she like, move over. And she starts, wheeling around on the keys and she's fixing stuff. All right. I swear to God, there's another one out there. OBS versus... I'm all like, bro, get good. OBS, OBS VST. Oh, wait. All right. Get off this. All right. So for those of you that were here yesterday, and I do appreciate those of you that stuck with me, I haven't listened to the VOD yet. I'm going to cut it into a video at some point this week. I'm saying this week, it's Wednesday. I was supposed to edit the whole day today and I did jack all because I'm not feeling very well. After the stream yesterday, I just felt like crap. I went to bed early and I woke up this morning and I have a really bad headache and I'm just like, bleh. I don't know if my attitude was as good as it should have been. Like, I think there was some disappointment that I couldn't get the other game I wanted to play worked out. And then I kind of settled on this, even though this is the game I decided to play over the weekend. And then it just kind of like kicked my ass, like bad, like embarrassingly bad. Like if I got embarrassed easy, if I was like one of those self-conscious gamers, I would be like, I probably would not return to it. But number one, I'm not self-conscious. And number two, like, I mean, I can admit defeat. Like my biggest problem yesterday was that I was talking such mad fucking talk about how awesome I was at these kind of games. And then I just got, I mean, like game over was running. It was bad. So I told everyone last night at the end of the stream, I said, listen, we'll probably play it one more day because I just feel like we didn't unlock enough. And I think I took it for granted and I was like, oh, we'll play on normal and we'll just get in there. And I think like there's some learning to be done. There's some juggling to be done for sure. And I was sort of taking it at like the regular Drax pace, which is just sort of whatever. So I'm going to drink some tea and knock shit over while I do it. So we are going to play again today. So we're playing Oxygen, day 2 of Oxygen. And I think our key to remember is that power is everything. Yesterday, the power went off and we all died. Like instant game over. I don't, in a game like this, I don't know that I've ever seen that kind of like pull the plug kind of game over. Like it was, we'll see you later. It was, let me see if I can show you. Let me see if I can show you. This is what it said yesterday. Unfortunately, the oxygen center stopped due to a lack of energy resources. Like I'm playing along, like I'm aware that the energy system is having a problem, and you can see it like behind here. It says 36 energy left, but that was my. The other thing about this game is that like the reporting, just like most games, it's like really bad. This 36 was my daily churn or my hourly churn, and so I couldn't go another day or another hour, or another minute. However, it's like putting that together. Like I couldn't go another couple of minutes with that kind of churn rate. So it just said, everyone dies instantly. Like it's over. Your lack of energy is, you're done. Like this is it. You either go to the main menu or exit. So that was like a little rough. So let's start a new game. We played the tutorial yesterday. We'll not do that again. We're going to do another thing. We're going to get rid of the music first. We're going to play our own music. We're going to play our own music today. I don't know what I've got. Let's put some jazz on maybe. Let's see what that's like today. All right, so start new game, right? Is that what I said? Start a new game without the tutorial. And we're going to play on easy, right? Like we went normal the last time. And so we'll get 4 more settlers. The cracks will be easier. The wind will be easier. Like everything else will be easy. Like I can't imagine, like I guess it's just like someone was saying it's like I think Baldrex was saying it's like RimWorld, right? Like maybe it was Buckma. Maybe once I get to know how the game is played, I can play it harder. But like I'm just getting, like almost when like this part of the game, the crack part of the game is annoying as all get out, because it's like another like it's just there to like throw. That wasn't in the original version of the game, right? They were like, it doesn't seem like there's enough randomness. We should throw something else in. All right, stop being. Oh, you can like kind of set it up. Okay, so we could play it on relax mode. Yeah, I guess this is one good thing about the game. Look at all these different modes. Like relax mode, just totally chill. Build mode, like takes a bunch of this stuff out that like, you know, the setting of the gameplay, research has been done, completed. So like that's great. But okay, so let's play it on easy this time. And when it kicks my ass this time, I have no excuses. Drax, O2 City. How about O2 Take 2? All right, so here's what we learned from last time. I paused the game. We have 1,200 pieces of coal in. If we click on this, we have 1,200 pieces of coal. This oxygen thing can hold 3,000. So we need to get to coal as quick as possible, and we need to start putting as much coal into the storage unit as possible as we can, because when the storm comes, it doubles the need because it has to put out more oxygen. So it doubles the amount of electricity it uses. So it just starts burning through it. And until we get some kind of unlockable something, this is the only power we have. And so like it didn't stress to me enough that like, this is some serious shit, dude. By the way, I love that this is the TARDIS right here. Yeah, total Doctor Who reference. These trees are key because once they get 100% vitality, they put a dome over the top of it, and everything that's underneath that dome doesn't need air or electricity. It like takes care of itself. So that's the bomb. So we have 20 workers. 3 of them are children. Up top left corner here. 17 workers total to go. And it's going to start giving us tasks, I'm guessing, so that we can like build houses and all that stuff. We got to do everything. And I'm not even sure, like my layout yesterday, I'm not sure that was great. Let's, once it starts, and when it's raining, we're going to work on the trees because they don't take as much water. So the first couple things it's going to want us to do is to build water and fish, right? And then we'll go fish. New task. Let's get started with some basic needs. Yep. All right. So let's get them going, and then we'll also build in some houses. I mean, I already feel like more comfortable. Like I like the artwork. I like the gameplay. Like I don't know if I was I feel like I was in a bit of a funk yesterday, to be honest. And I don't like being that way. Like I wanted to be more positive about the game, and I was just kind of being a shit. And the game was like, hey, are you going to be a jerk about this? Because guess what? We're going to hand it to you. And it did. Totally did. Best part of this game yesterday for me was the voiceovers in the tutorial. And if you have not played this game, go play the tutorial and just listen to the AI generated voices. I still don't know what the best way to line these houses up, because like, we want to get them under these. We almost want to get them under these domes, right? Because they'll be tax-free. Can we do something like, let's pause it here. I think we can, let's hold on. Oh, we can't, that's funny. We can't spin around. We can't spin around when we're in build mode. Hold on. I want to look at it like this and then come here and say, how many? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that really 9? It's not. I'm looking at the number of tiles this thing is across. 3, 6. Yeah, it's 9. And then this building is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 12 if we do it like. So I guess we just try to get it. We do like 1 here. Oh, wow. You can really cheat them up on top of each other. Oh, okay. Well, that kind of changes the way I think about this. Hold on. Get rid of this one. All right. Yeah, so let's do this. I don't like how it can't be symmetrical. Symmetrical, is that the word I'm looking for? I'm gonna build them around this thing this time because it gives you the boost, right? The boost. And then we're gonna remember, roads don't cost us anything to make, and they move faster on the roads. We want to make sure we're kind of in tandem putting down roads, right? When we're building. So we're going to need 4 of these houses. The question, I think, is where do we just come in? Yeah. Cool. And then we should be able to get these, and these look like turds, by the way, and that's what I'm going to call them. So if I'm referring to turds, I'm talking about the roads. All right, so everybody is a builder at this point. This is the beauty of the beginning part of the game, right? Everyone's just building. Everyone's happy and building. All right. We got a water protection. Let's throw a couple workers on there. I like this thing here too, so you can sort of use all of, instead of having to like click into the actual unit, you can just like throw some dudes in and out. I'm on the top left here. This is under professions. Allows you to see everything that's working and where you can pull people in and out of. I mean, these kids are just going to stand here awkwardly until they get old enough. That's not weird at all. What are you talking about? Look at them. Come on, you road builders. Hey, you guys missed 2 back here. Oh, well, I must be watching Vic. Because I'm not saying something that's making her laugh, that's for sure. All right. And I don't have it on like the super fast pace. I'm gonna focus in. You don't have to apologize. Did she make it past did she get close? What was the challenge this time? All right, and so up here is the weather, and this is sort of like your like events thing, if you will. The weather has a lot to do with this game. So right now it's sunny. When it's raining, if you work on these trees create domes, but all you're doing is pumping water into the tree to get it to be a point where it'll be sustainable. And so from what the info bar says, like when it's raining, you should be working on these trees because it doesn't take away from the water that's being pumped. So that's important. Ding. All right, so we have 4 houses complete, but it looks like it's because we have more citizens this turn. So let's throw a couple more in for good measure. In the same way we did. Will we be able to? Looks like we will, right? Cool. And then we'll build some more turrets here to make sure everyone has equal access. I'm just spinning around. And we might as well just, while they're over here, they can connect up to whatever this dirt pile is. And we know, since we're here, we know we're going to have to come out here at some point. So let's just finish a road there. And this is the coal. So let's, like, while we have the workers and they're not doing much, let's build these roads. The other coal is like way the hell down here. Look. Yay, yay, yay. Let's just No, let's go like here. And then something like this. We have 13 people not working. I really want to skip the song, and I really want to understand, like, so these are daily stats. So for the day, we're up 8 so far. And on the food for the day, we're down -3. So I'm guessing we need to just throw another dude in there. All right, container house. So everyone's got a house. Everyone's got a house. I think we should have a little bit of extra, which actually probably wasn't very smart, because I think we're going to pause that for now, because what we learned is that if you look under here, it tells you what's taking energy, right? And so these houses are taking 5 energy per. And if we come over here, so hold on, sorry. If we come here, so 5 per, or maybe they're only taking 1 per energy. Yeah, 1. So I turned one of them to pause. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And so I'll save 1 energy because no one's living there. So what I didn't realize last time is you need to pause the building so it doesn't take energy. Buildings you're not using, buildings that are empty, we're gonna get there. Like I build a bunch of medical centers and like you're not gonna use them half the time, so you need to turn them off when you are not using them. Let's throw the canteen in. I guess we'll just throw it in here. Trying to decide like where's the other tree's like really far away. All right. Hold on, that doesn't seem quite right. Canteen, that's fine. And we're doing this task down here, right? We've got 3 days to finish it. We've built everything but the canteen. They'll build that now. Got some event logs. Someone grew up. All right, sweet. A new crack is oozing. I mean, we got 3 days. We could put a power generator on here. Oh, we don't have them. We need to build a research center first. And I don't I put this in the same place every time, but like I don't know that it actually matters. Let's put it there. Let's put this as the priority. We have 13 workers still. Food is at -2 somehow still. Let's put a guy on this tree since it's raining. All right, so I feel like this is the same start we did yesterday, and I was like, I've got it. We've got it all worked out. It's easy, but it goes from being like understandable and easy to like, what the hell is happening to us? Which, I mean, we want it to be somewhat of a challenge, but like for a first-time player, like there has to be a bit of a balance, I think. I mean, there's a learning curve to every game. And I was thinking earlier today too, I was like, should I have played a little bit before I started streaming? But I don't know. I thought there was a little bit of like, we got to learn together. All right, they're building this cantina. And then they're going to go to the research center. There's 12 of them. And we're still losing, we're losing so much water because he's working on the tree, but I could have sworn it said like, trees require a lot of water in order to reach the required vitality for creating a tree dome. During a rainy or snowy day, trees don't require water. So I thought for sure, we could throw another dude in there and see if that... My problem is okay, so I throw a guy in here. This is an average of the daily water pull. I've thrown a guy in there to pull more water out. So they're pulling 4 water out of the ground a day. And our water usage is 26. Hold on. So maybe I have 4 out of 4 workers, and they're still only going to pull 4 water out. And then the food production, I guess we come here. He says it's only producing 3 fish. Is this per day? Or 15 fish per day? What is this number? A lot of questions. Okay, we successfully completed the task. Can be built on the edge of a lake and river. Energy consumption is oxygen. Yeah, plant house, that'd be nice. Helpful. 10 workers. They completed the cantina. We'll throw a dude in there. All right, he's brought this to a whopping 59%. I would love to get one of these domes up and running, right? This playthrough. So it says that the tree's not taking any water. But I mean, obviously, we're consuming 43. I mean, I guess we could just, let's see if it changes. So it's consuming 43 if we get rid of the worker. New task. Let's generate electricity from the cracks will help the gas extractors. I guess. This actually does help us. So we're building the research center. We need to unlock gas extractors, and then we need to build 2 of them and gather 15 coal. Let's gather 15 coal. Where can we pull coal? Oh, there's a nifty little thing that tells you where coal is. Here, this ruins coal. Oh, so this building here. Is that the closest one? Oh yeah, oh yeah. All right. So let's put a couple of guys to pull some coal out of there. See how quickly like people start going away? Well, now we are producing 16 water, although like looking at this like this purifier, I can't like it's saying it's producing four water per something. But the negative 27 sort of held strong, still losing food. I don't know, man. Oh, and I've got them building like roads. This is going to pay off later. Might seem a little strange now, but like when we need to get down there. I mean, I almost feel like we got to step the speed up just a little bit. It's moving so slow. All right, we have 6 workers now. We sent 4 dudes to pull coal out of there. We need 15 coal for this. We're down here in the bottom right corner for the tasks. Boom, boom. We're going to lose 3 more to the research center, I think, because I'm going to put 3 guys in there. Got 2 kids. All right, so let's throw 3 dudes in there. Now we got 3 construction workers left, and what they'll do now is build roads until we can. If we click here, we need to unlock gas extractors, 15 on bottom left corner here. And then this number should, I'm in the bottom part of the screen here. This research number will start to count up as they start to research. Hey, they brought in 12 coal. Yeah, take some notes, Smalls. Yep, let's do some math. Let's do some math. Yep, we got 5. All right, so I'm just going to have these guys keep pulling this coal out of here because remember, we need to keep this thing powered. Right now we're losing a stupid amount of energy per turn. Water has turned a corner. Food for the day, I don't know. New crack is oozing. Oh no. That's going to be bad news. Shizat. Come on, guys. How many days do I have? 2. We're going to lose this house. Son of a bitch. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Come on. Come on. We need this to be 15. How are they doing on these roads? Oh, they're doing really well. Look at that. Okay, that's 15. Let's do gas extractor unlocked. Let's pull all of these dudes out of here for the time being. And then let's put under energy, gas extractor, and then we'll put it over here. And what this is going to do is, then we'll tell it, build this. Whoops. This will seal the hole. Good day from DPK and Lenore. Hello. Ma, Pa, what's going on? How are you? Good morning. I am playing a city builder where the planet has had a bunch of lava pretty much destroy it, and there's very little oxygen left. And so you've got to supply oxygen to the people. I played it yesterday. I talked a mad game about how awesome I was going to be, and I lost like within 2 hours. So this is we restarted today, and I'm giving it another shot. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Thanks for coming in. All right, so now we're doing these little tasks, bottom right-hand corner. We built the research center. We've unlocked the gas extractor. We just need to build one more, and then we're going to get this loot here, which this coal is huge. We've already gathered enough coal, so top left corner, we got 7 dudes who can construct. We need to build another gas extractor. Can we do it? Let's see. This one is available, but remember yesterday, we're building one and the damn thing blew up and killed everyone standing around it. So if they can knock this out in 1.6 days, then we'll be good. There's 7 of them, so you'd think that they should be able to. It was hilarious. Like they're just building and all of a sudden the thing blows up and they all just fall over and die. I mean, not hilarious that they're dead, but hilarious that like they don't see the same countdown that I see. They're going to be fine though. Look at them building it. All right, let's slow it down a little bit. Or maybe not. I want to like, once it gets to 1300, we'll. All right, so well done. The task was completed successfully. We see the rewards below. This coal is big, metal's great, and then 10 happiness. Right now we have 7 dudes. Let's put the other 7 people back, or let's put 4 of them into getting us coal. Because remember what we learned yesterday was, if this thing runs out of coal, the game is over. No government bailout, no 10 minutes to figure it out, like just pulls the rug out from underneath you. All right, so it's snowing the next couple days. Let's put the guy back on this like incredibly slow dome building nonsense. We're still losing. Now we're break even with the food. I seriously don't understand how this works. And now we're making enough water. And remember, this is daily, and it's not like, you've got these statistics here, and it's not like age, health, uniform, confidence, education, party. This is for people. This is for population, which is ridiculous. Production, this is stuff that you're going to make. Annual report never works, and tasks. There's not one that's like, here's your water consumption and food consumption broken down into a graph. I need that information. Okay.
Thank God we have an oxygen center.
Thank God we have the oxygen center. Right, and now we're like working on this tree. It's snowing, as you can see, and we have enough water. Like I just don't get these numbers. This number I understand, right? Because you can come into the tank and say our current out is 5. Somehow we're consuming. Oh, but this thing's consuming 1,000 or whatever. Oh, hi, Malls. Total energy. So this is total energy that's being produced. Our gas extractors are producing a whopping 6. They're covering the housing cost. And then these are buildings that are taking it. And then we don't have oxygen generators on, so that's fine. It's fine. All right, we have 20. We have 2 dudes. Oh, we built all these roads. This is good. What do we need to unlock next out of... I paused it a second. I think the next unlock is like metal. It's one of these 2. Metalworks. Metalworks is 200. But I think we do coal mine at 50. So we need to keep these guys moving. A new crack is oozing. And then I'm at the top here, we can look at our materials on hand. I mean, pretty good. The easy level is a lot more generous in the starting stuff. Oh, let's go to the cantina and hang out. Is it time to build the star? Oh man, where the hell is it? Decorations. I built the star yesterday and like I can't decide if it actually... The decoration yellow star. People visit this decorative object to increase their confidence level. 4 people can visit at a time. I still wonder what the story is behind this thing. I'm not going to build it until I absolutely have to. They don't need confidence. Come on. All right, we're just... This early game. Like, I feel like I pressed through it too hard yesterday and we lost some stuff. A new crack is oozing. Let's build let's build another energy thing on top of that. We've got 2 workers and we've got 4 guys, remember, still pulling coal out of this building. How much coal is left? 300. All right, perfect. And remember, this big oxygen thing in the middle can take 3,000. DPK and Lenore, I started an hour early today because of Chelsea's playing Real Madrid in the Champions League at 9 p.m. here in Europe. Should be a pretty good game. Chelsea absolutely has to win this game if they want to stay in the Champions League. And Real Madrid is playing some of the best football you've seen in your life. So I'm stopping. I started an hour early and I'm stopping. Started an hour early, I'm stopping an hour early. Yeah, I'm doing both. How are you doing, guys? What's happening here? I didn't really rush over. Yeah, it'll be a good game. Look at him using the roads. Huh? All right, so... Like, this doesn't seem like the thing... Maybe, I guess we were in the early game last time. I think as long as, like, as soon as the fissure starts and you put one down, then there's less chance it's going to blow up and kill everybody. These things are relatively inexpensive to build. And they last a pretty long time at producing energy. These little, so 6 an hour, there should be another 3. Production is 90, consumption is 60. Like, I really would love, like, all these other graphs are pointless, especially in the early game. Like, no, throughout the game, like, I need to know how much water I'm consuming and where it's coming from. Same with food and same with it. Water, food, and I'm like, how, am I missing it? Am I missing a game? This is the overlay for oxygen. This is the overlay for electricity. That's just telling me, like, who's pulling oxygen and electricity. The pie graph we look at, this is like the governor vote. Signal tower is not up, neither is the radar. I don't know, game. It just seems like the most important thing needs a little bit more information. Gas extractor complete. All right, we're going the right way on the energy thing. Like, you cannot be at an energy deficit during normal time. Like, when the wind comes, you need to have, like, a stockpile built of energy. Otherwise, you're SOL. All right, hold on. Can we... Oh, good. We can unlock the coal mine. Let's do that. And then let's have them build that thing. Resources, coal mine. Good. And then we'll throw in a turd. The roads look like turds. Doesn't it look like a little turd? Like, I know it's supposed to be a dirt road, but it looks like a turd. Event log. A new crack is oozing. All right, I'll do it. Let's make that this little thing right here sets the construction priority, top right corner. Just makes it so that they'll go and build that one first. We only have 2 people working construction. Let's pull another off the coal and have them work that. I guess it almost behooves us to just build the coal mine, pause it so that it's built and ready to go, and then continue to get the free coal out of this building while we can. New task available.
Let's build a submarine dock so that new people can join us by using it.
Let's build a submarine dock so that people can use it by using it. What is the movie? What's the movie where people are like talking backwards? Thanks, Molly. Yeah, I got some YouTubes. There's a new Gaming Zen YouTube today in Rust, which I think is quite a fun one. If you have 45 seconds to watch a short, please go watch it and give it a like. What is the movie where they're talking backwards? It's like The Shining or something like that. There's that one part where like people are kind of talking backwards. That's what the AI voice in this game sounds like. Yes, I will build a submarine dock and we will gather plastic. Is there plastic in here? Yes, there is. Oh. What are they doing here? Good. Good. Show me a submarine dock. Housing, food, resources, energy, technology, submarine dock. I just put it here the last time, and that seemed to really work out for me. Hold on, can we do it so it lines up perfectly with that door? And then we should be able to come in here and build some poop roads. Perfecto. Perfecto. Can we do this? We're out of metal, it looks like. Or not enough metal to build that thing. Oh, and they built that. That's good. Good. Submarine dock missing crucial materials. All right, we gathered enough plastic. So let's pull these plastic dudes. And then, excuse me. Let's see where the closest metal is. Oh, it's right here. Like a little ragtimey. Let's pull both those guys there. And then we've got one guy still. Let's put that way. Now we got two guys doing construction. I'm keeping an eye on this number up in the top right. Like this 18.2 and 22, like this housing number I guess makes sense, but these two numbers don't mean shit to me. The only number that really matters is this number right here. How many people do I have constructing? Like honestly, this construction number should be right here and it should be huge. So I'm like, okay, I got 2 people, I got 2 people, I got 6 people, I got 4 people, right? Because you always need someone to do the constructing work. And then you can come in here and move these other guys around. At times like this, I can't decide if I'm just like overly compulsive. I'm compulsive. Is that the word I'm looking for? When it comes to things like this, like I gotta believe that I'm not the only person who's playing this game. And the developer who played this game for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours as they were building it. And like, I just think any game, I'm staring at this number. I'm constantly checking back at this number. And so something that is so crucial to like the housing, well, we know once you've got that set, you've got it set, right? And when you get new people in, you're going to get new housing, right? And there's going to be this, they've got another big, right here in the middle of the screen, there's a big red dot that comes up and says you're missing housing. So like this being like as a quick view is kind of pointless. All right, they're pulling metal. The submarine dock, as soon as there's enough metal, so we need 5 more metal. Oh man, a new ooze happened. Do we have enough money to, or let's see if we've got enough to do this. So I don't usually build all of these ooze things, but like they really do generate like a decent amount of power. And then if they come, if the little crack comes too close to one of your buildings, like this one, for instance, if it explodes, it will It'll blow up and kill this. Oh man, I've left the guy gardening on here. And he's got the tree to 67%. This takes forever. Like, I have goals in this game now, and my goal, honestly, my only goal in this game is one, I have 2 goals. Don't run out of coal, because I'm not going to have the same kind of, like, embarrassment I had the other day, yesterday. And 2, I want to see one of these damn domes running, but I mean, like, this is such a slow pace, 68%, like, at this rate. Oh, when the tree's vitality reaches 80%, it generates a tree dome. Oh, all right, so we're not that far away. We're 12 points away, okay. Come on, dude, bust it out. A new crack is oozing. Oh, they're building the submarine dock. Dock. These things take gears. I think there's some gears in one of these cars. I need more warm bodies. All right, once they build the submarine dock, then this task will be complete. We have another new task. Let's build decorations so that our people can visit them. Each visit brings extra points to the visitor's confidence depending on the decoration type. I mean, I made a lot of fun of this yesterday. Like, I know that when I'm like feeling down and I'm in lack of confidence, I'm always like, God, I wish there was a star around that I could just go and gawk at so that I could feel confident about my life. I'll accept it. Produce and gather metal, 0 of 20, and build a star. Show me the star. Let's put the star. It won't let us put it there. Why won't it let us put it there? This is where I want it. Sweet. So we picked up 35 metal, some plastic, some gears, and 9 happiness. I guess we're going to build this thing right here. Now this sub will just randomly bring people here. And we're like, there's no way to like pay extra money or make it come fast. It comes like when it wants to come, that's when it comes. That's when you'll see the submarine. I just think we got a gear problem. How you doing, dude? 70%. All right, we're about 10 more points and we get to see the dome. Work faster, Abram. Come on, Abram. Our construction dudes are building the star. Let's pause this thing. Pause buildings we don't use, right? So our first storm is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days away. I'm looking at the top right corner here. It's raining again. That's always a good thing. Our food we can't look year over year, right? This was like, we just started a new day. So now we're like, okay, cool. So it's 2 o'clock. So the in-game time is up here at the top right. So I guess we just like, to see how bad we're doing, like pause the game at 23:55 and look at this food number, and that'll tell you how much food you're losing a day. Or gaining a day. I shouldn't just make it a negative, right? And on the energy front, we're killing it. But I still have guys pulling coal out of here. Oh. Your submarine is coming in 1.8 days. 3 people will join you. Excellent. Star. Here's the pretty star. Already got a guy just standing there looking at it. It gives me so much confidence. What are you doing later? Gonna see a movie or play some video games? Maybe read a book? I'm going to the star. 72%. You've got it, man. Just keep at it. Oh, so once he gets 2 more metal, we'll get this too. So that's good. 2 construction workers. I would like some gears. Can I throw 1 guy in there for now? And I already built a Hey, we got it. Well done. The task is complete. Successful. You can now see your rewards. Okay. I had a little pre-planning and built this road out here so that when he goes out to get these gears, he can walk a lot faster. Excuse me. I've kind of got roads hooked up on all the places I know right off the bat from the get-go that we're going to want stuff. Which I think is good. Oh, we got a day. Should we try to put one of these gas extractors in here? Let's pull both these dudes off coal duty and see if we can't get this knocked out in 1.2 days. This seems torture. This seems treacherous, but I think we can do it. They're dropping the stuff off pretty quick. All right, so it's 23:25. If we hover here, it's going to show that we were up 1 food for the day, and we're up 30 water for the day, and we're up 258 energy for the day. So like, why can't it just like at the end of each day, just throw up a quick, like, here's how you did for the day? Just game developers, I know that you're probably not listening to me, but if you were, hi, Merlin. Oh. Are you guys going to finish it before it blows up in your face? Woo, that was close. What is the pain point? The pain point is that like there's a bunch of graphs that tell you a bunch of information about people and population and production of things. But there's no reporting on like how much food, like, so this number for food, water, and electricity is a daily status. So that's telling you like, as of right now in the day, you're up 9. Not like, and it shifts as it goes along, right? And so if you want to know how you're doing, so if you're in the negative and you wanted to know, like if you want to know how much you're going to lose for the day, you got to wait for the end of the day and look at it because it resets to 0 every day. And there's no, it doesn't give you any projections, right? So you can't see like, oh, hey, I'm for the last 5 days, I'm losing 5 or 6 a day. I should build a little bit more, or I should cut back here. Like it's hard to micromanage. It's hard to fine tune it if there's no like month over month or even day over day reporting. Just tell me like, okay, here's what's going on. And like, I realize the game is in early access. It's got a little ways to go, but like, I could be shutting off some buildings. Like just having who gives a shit? Like I'm never going to look, I don't care about the population. I don't care about any of this. What I care about is the buildings that like, if this thing runs out of energy, the game ends like it did yesterday. So like, I feel like the most important, and the reporting here is cockamamie, man. You click here and it tells you how much you're producing off of the different units. This is how much you could produce, right? Not how much it actually is producing. And then this is what's taking the production, but like that number's not real either. The reporting in this game is awful. It's atrocious. Just like what game were we playing the other day? Ostriv is the same way. Trying to get like real reporting out of Ostriv is like just like it has one report. At least on Ostriv, I was talking about it last night, like if you click on like the farms and stuff, it's like, hey, you've stockpiled enough. Like if you click on the sheep farm, it's like you have enough food and water to last you 1 year. And so you're like, okay, I'm doing great. And that number, I've played that game enough that number comes down. And like when that number is hovering around like 1 month or 2 weeks, I'm like, okay, I need to build like another hay thing, or I need to like get some more water in here so that I can get ready for the impending doom of these poor bastards. All right, we're 3 points away from seeing a dome come up. This is exciting. We're doing better. We're also playing on easy now. And then we're also using like our knowledge from the last playthrough. Hey, those people came. Oh, they're almost here. New crack is oozing. That one's pretty far away. These guys are pulling gears. Gears, 55. We have 150 inadequate living space. All right, good. Oh, we just need to turn this one. We have an extra one we haven't turned on, so that should take care of it. Cool. So see, like what I was saying earlier, like this is the only time when you get new people, it's the only time you're going to need to know like how much housing. And it would tell me, it would give me a big red dot telling me, it just told me on the screen, hey buddy, you don't have enough. Let's put more guys back in here into pulling coal. I mean, the coal capacity is only 3,000, but the storm is in 5 days. So we want to just make sure. I'd like to have this number to 3,000, like have enough coal for 3,000, right? We have 160 in research. We can do metal processing, extracts metal from deep deposits. I feel like that's our next move. It's only 90. I think that's the plant house is 330. Everything else is pretty high. We need to do that. We didn't do the signal tower yesterday, but I think this is the next smart move. Although like maybe the food house was better move because like right now there's plenty of metal we can pull out of these different buildings, right? Let's throw some poop roads down so we can get ready when we want to move these other buildings. This is where the metal is going to go. So where is this? Resources, metal, and then we'll turn it around. Yeah, let's just do some quick math here. 6 and 5 is 42. And I think like it's important, like while you have some builders, while you have some downtime, like put the roads in, trust me. So I built a road in the very beginning of the game when I had like 6 people just standing around. Like I built a road down here because we're going to go to this other coal deposit. Plus this kind of puts a road down here so they can pull some of this other stuff as we go along because they're going to scavenge all of this. Here's the other coal plant. I built a road here. It speeds them up, right? Well, that fissure is really close to the star. Hey, look, we did it. Cool. All right, so thank you. No energy consumption as it's under the tree dome. So this is great, right? So anything that's going to take a lot of energy, you need to so we have another tree that we'll go work on next. So I guess he's at 80. Now what, right? Do we keep him working there? A tree dome reaches its maximum size when its vitality is 100%. A tree dome is, what's the 80 cent generates tree axis, not tree. The tree requires a lot of water. Wait, if there's no one working it, does it start losing its vitality? Well, I mean, that should have just given us a huge boost, right? These houses were taking the most. And my other question is can we sneak another house under there? What do you think? I think we can. Yes, look at this. We can sneak a couple more houses maybe. Excellent. New task. Oh, do tell. Let's get ready for the wins, shall we? I'll accept it. What do we have to do? Coal mine. We've already built it. Unlock it and built it. Yep. Produce and gather coal and build. We need to build medical posts. Okay, so these guys, we got 4 guys producing coal now. That's perfect. These guys are building this metal thing, which will be done soon. Let's build. What did we learn about? We learned that what the hell is it? Medical posts can only house 5 people at a time, and we have 23 people. So, in my mind, we need at least 2, if not 3, medical posts to run. Which is that's a problem I have. Another problem, a glaring problem with the game is that and maybe so obviously it's going to get better. Hospital probably seats has a capacity of 10 people. That's still not enough. So you're going to have to, so if you have 50 people, you're going to have 3 of these things, 4 of these things. I mean, like, it's, all right, let's do this. Let's just stop your bitching. Okay. How much energy do these things take? 3. So like, I feel like we build these around the other tree well, right? This tree's down here. And you really want to try to get them. I love how they made it 9. So ridiculous. Let's do 2 of them right here. And at some point, we'll get this other tree going. And we'll do 2 fancy roads. That one's at 9%. So I honestly, like, if we take him out, does it start losing vitality? Oh yeah, look at that shit. I don't know what this little thing, I'm in the top right corner here. This line was blue, now it went all the way down. Oh yeah, it's losing vitality. Oh, all right, well, so you're just hard stuck with a dude in there because it's saving you a ton. What was the event log saying? Nothing? Good. Oh, new task. Hi, yeah, let's build some more gas extractors to generate more energy, but I already have enough. Oh, good. We built 6 of 5. We just need to get 15 gears. Gears. What is the other one? So we already have enough coal. Let's pull all these guys out of here and make them do construction. So now we have 6 constructors, most important number in the whole game. We need to build 1 medical post, which we will. And we need to gather gears, which we've got this guy gathering gears already. So that should be enough to keep things moving along. Should we throw another dude on there? Yeah, I mean, maybe I should have played on easy yesterday just to get a feel for the game. And let's pause the metal. Yeah, let's pause the metal because we're not going to need to extract it, but like when the time comes, we'll be ready. Well done. Task complete. Perfect. All right, so we just need to pull gears out of these cars and then we'll have completed that task also. New crack is forming. Medical post completed. All right, and we're going to pause this guy too because he takes energy, and then this guy too. So we've got 2 medical posts that we'll have to staff up when the storm comes. We have 7 guys just wandering around doing jack all right now. So what do we need? I'm looking up top left here. This is our materials. Just trying to decide like what we're low on. I feel like we needed brick at some point the last time. Got this handy dandy little. All right. So I guess we'll let these 7 guys finish this. They're building these roads, right? Let's have them pull brick out of there. And we're at 3,000 stored total energy. Hey, well done. Task complete. Sustainable energy storage 18. So we can still store more coal? I guess there's no limit to that. This is just how much energy we can store on hand. So I guess we continue to have these guys pull the coal out of there until the storm comes, which is in 2 days, by the way. I mean, like, I don't know when we're going to get to a point where I can just put another person, like this guy working this this tree makes all the sense in the world. But this tree over here, I mean, most of the time you're going to have these medical facilities offline because they don't do you any good except for when people get sick because of the storm. Can you, oh, we're at 135 on the unlock. So the next thing is a quarry, which gets stone, and then metalworks, which we already built, I thought. Oh, no, we haven't built that yet. I mean, I think we need to do something like plant house. The water converts the water's kinetic energy into electric energy. This is what, how much is this? 600? Yeah, we need to do this. Generation during frost and drought. The signal tower we definitely need. And then there's a whole nother level of like badassiveness. Oh, a temple. I can't wait. Was that a battery? I bet we could build another one of these research centers to speed this up. But let's just not get too far ahead of us ourselves. In 2.4 days, so after the storm starts, 3 more people will join us. So maybe we should take this time to at least get ready and build another house. If not, we won't bring it online, of course. So it looks like we can get that guy under the dome there. So they're just gonna stack this coal in. And remember, there won't be any food or water that's gonna get pulled during. And both those are like well on their way. There won't be any food or water during the storm. The storm's only gonna last 1 day though, which is good. Like in that other one, the storm lasted like 2 or 3 days on like 1 level up. It's just, the game is just like tough. All right, the container house was built. And we don't need it yet, so we're gonna just pause it so it won't take electricity. Even though someone tried to move it, they're like, I got my own pad. Nope. I'm gonna drink some water, hold on. All right, I'm having more fun today than I was having yesterday. I still don't. I still think, and this is what I mean. We're about, as soon as I say this, we're going to lose. But it just isn't a very deep game. Yay! It just isn't. It isn't a very deep game. You know, like it's just very like. Especially because the games I've been playing recently, like let's take Planet Crafter or even Plan B, right? Like. There's just sort of you can set your own course. Like I love that. If there's something that defines me as a gamer, it's just like, give me a game where like, there's things you can do, but like do whenever you want, you know, like you're at your leisure. And I guess I could have turned this to like relaxed mode and played it that way. And then just sort of like the storm wouldn't have come. And like, but I mean, like the key to the whole game seems like you take all these mechanics out and then like, have you really played the game? I guess that's the good question. Like, they're giving you that option, so it's still the game, but it's not, you haven't really like, if someone asks me later, like, oh, how did you like it? I'll be like, I loved it. And they're like, oh, really? And I'm like, oh yeah, I played it on like creative mode and I did whatever the fuck I want. They're like, well, did you really? I mean, like the game's mechanics are to like give you these challenges and you didn't even bother to play them. Mm-hmm. This jazz channel is really questionable. That one's gonna blow up. Like, I think the only one recently where I like, we talked about this, is Survival, Alien Survival, or whatever that gets called. It's the top, it's like the, not top down, it's like RimWorld, but I had to turn off the bugs on that one. The bug attacks, because it was just like ruining the game. Well, the wind has started. Here we go. All right, our first windstorm. All right, so the wind makes people sick. And, excuse me, and, well, the reason they have the casual mode is because people play games differently. Yeah, Merlin, you're absolutely right. And like, so if they had a harder mode or even the normal mode, it's too hard for people who would get frustrated and not play. Yeah, that's me. Yesterday I played normal mode. I'm like, fuck this. It killed me. And now like, I feel like for me, especially like I want to learn. And then once I learn, then I'll be able to play at a harder level. Like, you know, I'm sort of like, they do need to tune a little bit better, but I just, if someone's going to ask me, did you play the game? I want to make sure that I told them to listen. I gave it a shot on like what they were after. Did I find the game more enjoyable at a more slow pace? Yes. Could I play it at, you know, if I went and played this game for 100 hours, I'd play it on, there would be a point where I would believe there's a point, and I'm a pretty decent gamer, that I'd be able to play this at a much harder level because I would understand the mechanics a lot better. I can learn. Yeah. I mean, we're just taking what we learned yesterday has made this playthrough 100 times better. I mean, we got a dome. So is no one going to... every time I say this, is no one going to get sick? Now everyone's going to get sick. Hello, submarine. 3 people coming. Oh, here we go. 4 people. Right. But the knowledge should have happened yesterday. Yeah, but maybe it was my own bullheadedness, like thinking I was like gonna do it. Project Zomboid, like literally, I've played that game how many times, and I've hated it every time until recently. And then I was like, something just clicked, and I was like, oh, okay. I need to do this to play this game, and maybe I changed a little bit, or maybe the game didn't change. It's still like just punishing as all get out. All right, so now there's 6 people sick. We're gonna have to open the other one up. Let's open this. Let's pull all those guys out, and then let's get 3 more doctors. We learned the hard way yesterday that like you've got to have enough, like, and we won't have enough beds again. Like we need another one of these because there's 3 people that are just sick, and they're just gonna get. So we have 10 beds, 10 hospitalized. Like, do we let it ride? Can't decide. Oh, Merlin, I am the casual zombie guy, and I left it. I was like, this is horrible, right? Like, Bolero the other day came in there. He came in for 2 minutes, got killed, and left. He was like, no way. It's not an easy... It's a fine line for developers. Absolutely. It's what I was talking about yesterday. Like, make the tutorial an hour or 2 long so that they can't return the game. It should be. It's such a hard balance because you're gonna have people that are gonna get it right away, and you don't want it to be too easy that they're like, this game's too easy and stupid. And there also needs to be a challenge. Like, having the different game modes is great. Having an understanding of, like, a little bit of understanding how the game's going to play at first. I mean, I'm willing to give anything a try. And the more time I have, the more ability, the longer that try will go, right? The longer I'll give it. But, like, when I was working full time and I had a stressful job, like the last thing I wanted to do was like come into a game where I needed to spend hours and hours and hours being frustrated just to figure out how to play the fucking thing so that I could have fun, right? Like, no, I needed to and wanted to have fun pretty quickly because it's a good release for me. And so like, but I mean, like in today's game environment, like literally there's so many games you could like, you can pick and play whatever you want. So this is why I'm not a game developer. I just comment on them. Yeah, that's the hard part too, I think. How you perceive it and how others might. Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine like you work on something for like a couple of years. You're so close to it. You know all about it, but like you need to remember that like someone's going to pick this up for the first time. They don't know jack shit and they don't have any idea what they're doing. And like you need to like figure out how to get them into that relatively easy. Let's do... We don't have any workers. Let's pull the guys out of the fisherman and of the water, and then let's have them build this post haste. Curse of knowledge. Now we have 6 people, so even when we finish this one, this is just a bad game. Like, so you just have to have, you need to have, if you have 23 people, you got to have 4 of these things. You should have 20 ready to go. Now we got 7 people sick. And these people, their healing rate is here. They're just going to bounce out of this. Let me guess, this crack is going to be next to a building. It is not, thankfully. All right, they finished that. Now we're going to throw... How do I only have 1 worker? Oh, because everyone's sick. Let's pull the guy off the tree and make him a doctor. So there's no one working in anything but the medical facilities. This is just inadequate living space. Oh, the guys came off the boat. Hooray! Okay, and then we were smart and we built a house which we can just turn on. And then let's staff up. So we have 9 people working. We have 9 healthy people and they're all working in the medical posts. And we still have 2 sick people. But hopefully these people will bounce out before these people died of illness. Oh my God. Hopefully these people will get sick before, oh, nope, they're dead. So 3 people came off of the submarine and we lost 2, so we're at a net gain of 1. My initial reaction was to build 3 medical bays, but I only built 2 thinking I could get away with it. I just don't like how this works in the game. I just think it's stupid. I got your new tower. Right, those people are all coming back now. Let's focus on metal production. I thought I built metal processing. What did I build right here? What is this? I think I will. I sent them a couple of DMs last week and no one responded. They're in Turkey. Yeah, am I wrong on this? Like, I've had to I guess during a storm you would stop working, but like everybody gets reallocated and you still lose people. I mean, if I were them, I'd be like, oh, you just needed to build. Like, isn't it clear that you just need to build medical facilities? A basic medical station has capacity of 5. Like, someday you'll be able to get a hospital and you'll have like, so if you have 50 people, you'll have 5 of them. You'll just have 5 hospitals. And so there's 3 workers in here and does the hospital have 5? So like, like the numbers don't work out, right? They just don't work out. I have a hair on my face and I can't find it. It's a tickle on my nose. All right, so healthy workers are back in the force now with 4. This one, the storm's over, so we can pause. They can go back to sleep. And then we need to put people back to work. We got 11 people all of a sudden. Remember, this is the most important number, and it's this tiny little number hidden to this thing. So I guess we'll put all of those guys back. We want to keep the tree can burn for a little while. I guess we'll just throw someone back on there. 5 workers now. We pulled everybody out of here. 2 workers now. No one in here, so we can pause that. Still 5 people sick. I feel like I want to do something else, but I can't. Oh, right. We've got a task. Build a metal processing we did. And then we need to gather 35 metal. I do like this interface. Makes it very easy to be like, where's the metal? So we got 4 people. I guess we'll just throw them all in there for now. Is this like hallelujah? No. So we got a vote of confidence of 5 already, which is much better than we did yesterday. People were not happy with me. I don't know why. All right, how are we doing? Still 5 people hospitalized. They're going to come out of here pretty quickly. We did really well. We fared well, but I mean, like, we're into another storm in like 6 days again, right? Yeah. All right. We'll put one there. I think we should build another house. Just so we should always have like a house in our pocket. He recovered. Hooray. He recovered. Hooray. One more. Destan. All right. 6 people free. Whoops. Oh, good. This one here. Oh, can we put it to sleep? Yeah, we've got 4 houses. 1.2 days. I think we can do this. And maybe they'll build it before it blows up in their face. Let's see. Look at them. Look at them march over there. All right, hammer away, gentlemen and ladies. Like to watch you work. Like to see it happen. Thank you. Let's put one more guy on metal there. We have 5 people. Let's just throw them all pulling coal. We seem to be doing good on that front. I'm a little worried about the water and the food. I wonder if we don't need to... Well, we've got 220 science points. An appropriate environment to grow vegetables, potatoes, and tomatoes. Potatoes and tomatoes, baby. Potatoes and tomatoes. 330. So that's 100 more research points. Or do we build the signal tower at 250? The signal tower does a huge tower, sending signals to reach all survivors around the globe. This probably just brings more people. We could always use more warm bodies to sacrifice to the winds. We must give these bodies back to the winds.
Drax?
Drax? Mm-hmm. Oh, submarine inbound. 4 people this time.
Don't get cocky, Malls.
Don't get cocky, Malls. Where did I pull that from? It's from I think it's from one of your clips. Well done. The task is completed successfully. You can now see your rewards. Perfect. All right. Good. Lots of gears. Still like 20 brick. Let's Let's pull some of them out and let's put them back here, I guess. I feel like there was something we needed to build and it was like, you need more bricks. I need more bricks. All right. And this guy's got this up to 98%. I mean, like, new task. Let's get ready for the winds. Didn't we already do this? Gather coal. I already am. 90. How much is left in here? 3. Oh, there's only 39 left. Okay, well, that's good. Show me coal. We got that one. Where else? Anywhere else? Is that the only building? Oh, way down here. 150. 120. Oh, right over here. 135. Okay, so that's that on this side. So let's do this. Molly and I had Thai for lunch dinner. We haven't gone out to eat in a long time. It was very good. I can see how everyone would just, I mean, like going out to eat, that's so great. What a luxury. And we didn't have to do the dishes. Let's just build some roads to get ready for, excuse me, let's get ready for a good time here. Whoops. Whoops. Oh, perfect. How did I manage that? I have no workers. Let's just pull 2 and have them build roads. And then when this is empty of coal very soon, then we'll move them. They can clear out these 2 buildings. This building is 135 and this one has 135 also. So let's just connect these up for future uses. For future uses. Look at him work. All right, what 27 of 90 and we have 2.3 days. It doesn't seem like it's gonna be enough. Let's pull these dudes from bricks. How many people? And we've got all 5 of them. Maybe we bring this stuff on. Maybe we bring this online. Have them start pulling. Yeah, you know what? No. Let's do this. There's no reason to bring that whole building online. It takes the energy, right? We should just have them pull the coal out of there. Makes more sense. Why don't you use the road, dude? Event log. Abandoned building. Item is exhausted. Coal. All right. Perfect. Oh, good. Good. You guys can all go here. Perfecto. So halfway, and there's how many days left? 2 days. 2 days. A new crack is oozing. Yeah. I got 2 guys on construction duty. So does this guy just have this to 100% now? He's gardening? What does that mean? Does that mean he's like producing food or something? Hello? A maximum size when its vitality is 100%. Very useful. Very useful. Very useful. How are we doing? 51 out of 90. Bottom right corner here. I'm looking at this produce gather. The wind is in 2 days. New task. Let's focus on fish and water production. Okay. Build water purifier, build fisher, gather. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this one with the storm. With the storm raging. I did this the last time and like gas extractor no longer working. Cool. We have 4 people coming off the boat and we got a house in hand. Excuse me. I really want them to finish these roads. I love how they're like going around because I guess it's faster to go around this thing. I built this nice road. This gas extractor is dead now too. Storage is almost full. Yikes. There's so much going on. Where the heck is the other storage? Like, I don't know where to. Guess we'll just build it here. Storage is almost full. Yeah, I got you the first time, event log. We're building it. How much does it hold? I forget. We read it yesterday. 1,500. That should buy us some time. Should we do the signal tower? Let's wait. We gotta all of a sudden we've got a lot of stuff. We've got a lot of stuff going on here. Are they going to pull the coal out in time? 66 of 90. There's 1 day left and the storm starts in 2. Come on, guys. Pick it up. Pick it up. Yeah, they're going to do it. Okay, so let's focus on building another. That's just telling me that building another fishing dock and another. So let's build the fisherman here. And let's build the water here. Here? Oh, okay. Give me a second. Can I really want it to be like, I'm pausing the game. I don't like the way that this is sassing itself up. All right, I guess like this, and then we'll come in here and we'll do this. Do. Oh boy, that's messy. How about get rid of that? No, just want to get rid of one. And then this one. Need to turn on a house, it looks like. Yep. Cool. So then up here, I guess this number is going to come in handy now. We've got, we have 3, so we can take 3 more people in before we need to build another house. What is it? We need stone. Stone. They're about to get enough coal. Here's some stone laying on the ground. I guess we'll throw a couple workers in there so they can pull enough stone to build the fishing dock. Built the other water purifier, and let's put that on hold. How are we doing here? Plenty. And we're gathering water and we're gathering fish, so I think we're going to get both of them. And the storm is tomorrow. Good. Good. I like it. How much stone are we missing? Hey, well done. The task is complete successfully. You can now see your rewards below. We got 3 smiley faces. I don't know what that means, but it seems happy. 10 pieces of coal. That doesn't seem very nice. 20 pieces of metal, 10 plastic, and a little bit of agua. All right. Plenty of time. Yeah, these numbers are going. This is great. We're totally going to get this too. That's big numbers. 60 and 100 in the fish and the food. I love it. I love to see it. It's fantastic. We've got idle people here. These guys are still pulling coal. Good. And then what else are we? Oh, we seem to be missing some stuff here. Wait, what are we missing? Gears, metal, stone, but we were pulling that. Let's pull some bricks. I just feel like, I know I keep saying this. We're going to need bricks. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, these guys are pulling this stone out of there. Event log. Tell me a gas extractor is no longer producing energy. Sad days, folks. Sad days. How much was the 600 for the wind turbine? All right, let's do the signal tower. but we won't build it yet. We'll wait. We'll wait. How are we doing on the stone, my friends? It's taking forever. What are you guys doing here? Wait. Just because the storm's coming in 0 days, right? All right, the storm is here. So we have enough clinics to get half of them. Okay, let's be smart about this. I've paused the game. Let us put another one of these in here. Oh, come on. Really? We can't build it right here? We're building it next to this dome because at some point the dome's going to come online and this is all going to pay off, right? It's all going to pay off. So they keep saying. Oh, we need more stone. Boo. Wait, okay, hold on. Let's think smart here. Where the hell is the stone? That's coal. Stone looks like this. So there's stone there, and then in the brick building there's stone. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Let's do this. Let's pull these guys out of here. And let's go everybody into the stone building. It's not going to be enough and in time. This medical facility will build itself. This is a real toss up here. 3 days. Do we pause this and say there's no way they're going to pull 30 stone out? It's only a matter of time before like the whole colony is sick, right? 30 stone. How did I let this stone situation get the best of me? We have a stone dilemma. Crossing my fingers here. I haven't delivered one piece of stone to the building yet. Where are the men with the stone? No energy left. Cool. Cool, bro. Cool. What's the event? Sarah became sick. All right, here we go. Let's bring this one online first. Let's pull all the technology workers and make them Dactyls. Let's go. Like the slow speed is like, I want to play it on slow because things won't get out of hand, but like it is really slow. Slow. All right. One person in hospital. Another one. And another. And another and another. All right, take it easy. Where are all these people going? So there's 2, 6, so we need to bring another one of these online. We need to pull a worker. So I'm looking at, and why aren't these numbers right next to each other? Why isn't the green one and the red one right next to each other? So you can see, okay, this is where I'm at. It's 6 total. I need 6 beds total. 6 beds. Oh, I'm paused. Fuck. All right. So that's 10, 11. Here comes the third one now. I guess we just pull all the workers right at this point. Yep. Stupid. Fucking stupid. Did we? Oh, so we're at 15. The medical post is full. Yeah, no shit, dude. Do we have anyone working? The guy in the tree is working. We have 2 people. These people will be sick soon enough. I mean, there's just no way, right? We're going to lose... Oh, we've only got 1... Whoa. What happened? How did that happen? Oh, so I've got 15. Cross your fingers, everybody. Cross your fingers. There we go. Oh, someone died of old age. This is no time to die of old age. Miserable. Hey, all right. Well, maybe we turn the corner on this one. All right, so fuck that. We'll pause this and finish this one because we need to get this. We got 2 days to get this task complete. Look at all these people coming back into the workforce. We'll do that. And we'll put these guys back in there. And then we can put some of these medical places back to sleep, right? Good night. Good night. No one's hospitalized anymore. That was actually not a bad storm. I thought for sure we were going to lose somebody, but we didn't. Amaze balls. Let's plant a tree. When a tree's vitality reaches its necessary value, it generates a tree dome. Any building under the tree dome has no energy consumption. Don't forget to assign a worker and provide sufficient water, otherwise the tree starts to lose its vitality. Yeah, I'm well aware of that. All right, so we have 3 trees down. We'll need to build another one, but I think we'll have a couple minutes to figure that out. We need to get this thing finished. So who's pulling? Let's get some stone, my friends. Let's get stoned, my friends. 1.7 days. Let's do this. Build water purifier. So all we have to do now is just finish this fishing dock, which needs 5 stone. Come on, guys. How many extra? And then I got these 2 to build, get more. So I got 7 people collecting stone. Gas extractor's done. Good. So we've got 3 trees. So where are we going to put this other tree, I think is the question. What's it under? Trees, Jim. It's under trees. Like, this tree's in a great position because look at it. It's covering all of those houses. And this tree's in a great position too because it's going to cover all those medical places. Although, like, I guess if we have enough people someday, like, that'll make a lot of sense. Oh, so I think we should do exactly what we did here for more houses. So let's build one like... I'm trying to think. We want it to do so that we can get as many houses around it as possible. And then what's the radius on this? So we want it to be like kind of right here. Let's just do some fun stuff. Like, let's do this, this. Let's just do some tests while the game is paused. See what we can squeeze in here, right? So like, yeah, so maybe right here. And then, no, right? You have to be able to, so hold on, let's squeeze a house. Once you build it, you can't pull it up. It's kind of annoying. So we want to, let's just see, let's put a house in here too. And then let's go back to trees. Yeah, so we could probably get another few around it. I think this is the play right here. All right, yeah, that's fine. And then let's just pause construction on all these houses for now. And now on the task, we've built the trees and we just need to haul some water. And we've got the one guy working the tree and he'll slowly work that in. We've got 4.5 days. I mean, honestly, we had an extra body. We should start. Yeah, good. This one's at 49 already? Okay, cool. Hi, we completed a fishing dock. All right, so that task is complete. And then this one. That was like pretty cool that it was at 50%. Good. Event log, what's happening? Construction completed on a medical post. Things are really hopping over here. New people coming in on the submarine. I think we know what time it is. So this storage is full. The storage is on its way. Gas extractor no longer produces energy. Do we have any more that are popping? This one in 2.3 days. Can we put one on there? Nope. It doesn't look like any of them. All right, so should we look at this new thing we bought? The signal tower. 120 metal planks. What the flock? Does it matter where we put this thing? Doesn't look like it. How much? It's taking 8 energy. Can we put this thing next to a dome? Oh man. Can we just should we pull a house? Right? Try to squeeze. I think we pull a house and try to squeeze into this dome and see if we can make it save. Let's build one of these. Metal plank. Why not just call it sheet metal? Yeah, right. It's a piece of sheet metal. Yeah, you know, they're not. I don't know that English is the first language. Dad, how you doing today, dude? All right, so that completes that house, and then let's destroy this one, and then let's try to build this signal tower. Yeah, look at this, perfect. So now, once we get enough metal planks, now that you say that, I can't. You're right. It won't take any energy because it'll be under the dome. I mean, 8 energy. That's something to write home about. Okay, so how are we doing on the? Oh, we got 25 stone. Which one of these does this building a metal plank? Who's got some metal planks? All right. This one or this one? This one's closer to the. I think that's just like it's just the graphics, right? Like it's like cutting through the building because the building's like half in and half out, but you get the plus of it. All right, let's put all 5 dudes into this to pull the metal planks. Right, like if you click on it, it shows you that it's getting this one, so you can kind of. I think if you did it, it's 9 by 9 by 9 by 9, which is so weird. But I'm sure there's a way to get, like, this tree was already here. This one, I just built this tree. And so I tried to make it so that maybe we can get as many houses around it as possible. It's a puzzle. How did we come so far short on those metal planks? Hey, someone was born. Well done. Task complete. All right, so we did the tree task, which gave us it gave us 50 metal planks. That's huge. Hooray. Hooray. Wait, are they delivered immediately? Why didn't that should have taken us there. Did we have some metal planks somewhere else? Gardening. This one needs to get to 80 before it comes live. That's not a big deal. How many people are going to come in on the submarine? 3. Perfecto. There's no way we're producing. Somehow we're producing enough food and water. I don't know how, but we are. And this just needs to pause. Also, from the looks of it, you don't have any. Right. I don't. And so this is the juggle of this game. That number is the most important number because you should always probably have someone constructing. But then again, like I know I'm not going to construct anything right now because there's not enough. I wasn't going to construct because there wasn't enough planks, but now there are. So you're right. Now I just need to free up one of these dudes to come and construct it. So it's sort of like if you're not constructing anything and you've got construction workers, like you should never have anyone idle. So you have to kind of be moving people in and out all the time, right? Because you have, in the beginning especially, you've got all these buildings around here that have the ability to pull all the stuff out of them. So if you're not building anything, those people should be just pulling stuff out of these buildings. All right, it's happening. We're building a huge signal tower thing. All right, our coal number is good at 1528. There's not another storm on the horizon, which is very good. All right, new task. The drought is coming. I don't even see it. Drought is coming in 3 days. Oh, a drought. That's what this red thing is. Lakes and rivers will dry up, and it's not possible to catch fish or collect water. All right, accept. So, yeah, I mean, we could bring. We only have two extra workers right now. So let's see how this. We've got 3 days. Let's see how quickly these numbers come up. A new crack is oozing. It's far away. 3 people have joined from a submarine. Hooray! And we had just enough housing. Bomb. Oh, wait, what? A gas extractor is no longer producing energy. Let's do this. I guess we'll throw one in there. Another new task. Let's build a signal tower to just... Hey, I am building a signal tower. Except... we need to build another research center. Son of a... Produce and gather canned fish. What? What? Yeah, I know I still have an unused... I know I still have an unused fishery. I have both of them that aren't online right now. They take energy, and so there's no reason to do them unless I need them. And I'm not bleeding. I don't need extra food, so... Oh, canning station 500. Yikes. Yikes. All right, let's see. Did these guys come out here? No. How many days until this thing blows up in their face? Too many. And they're all working here? Exciting times. Constructed a signal tower. Now we got this signal tower. Oh my god. Current status of signal tower team. No workers assigned. Discovered locations. All right. This sounds like a lot of work. This art looks just like the art in on the rockets in Planet Crafter. That actually looks like a rocket from Planet Crafter. All right, how are we doing here? You got 1.6 days to build this before it blows up in your face. Come on. Abandoned apartment item is exhausted. No, not the stone. All right, 10 more people go back into the workforce. Gas extractor completed. 125 brick. That's good. Oh. let us do something then. I guess I'll give them a worker or two. Seems weird. Let's build another research center, which I talked about, right? Technology. How about right here? Where are these 5 workers working? In this building? No. Over here? Seriously. Oh, 2 of them are here, right? How's this tree coming? 64%? Yee. All right. You can select a discovery location from the map and then send your team to meet the requirements. Oh boy, this seems so familiar. I swear to God, they played one of these 6 other games that are exactly like this, and they literally just copied it. How are the oxygen levels? Baldrax, I'm doing a hell of a lot better than I was doing yesterday. Merlin and I were talking, like, took my knowledge from yesterday and like I'm keeping on top of it. Got plenty of coal in the old oxygen center. Frostpunk, yeah, I don't know. Frostpunk's pretty cool though because of the whole freezing thing. But yeah, it is sort of the same. I mean, it's this genre of games, right? All right, let's throw 3 workers in there. Now we've got 5 idle. I've paused it again. How are we doing? Canned fish. How are we doing on this one? So we need to, well, no, I guess let's bring this fishery online and just, because we can, and then throw the remaining workers in there to pull coal in the meantime. Baldrax, how are you doing today? How's your Wednesday? It's still the morning, yeah? I have no concept of time. I can't decide if is Colorado and California, it's an hour apart. So it's like 10 in the morning in California. I got up this morning. I've been getting up around the same time. It's, I don't really have like a set schedule, but I got up around 9 and just about the time my body wakes up. But like we live like right in the middle of this town, and like from about 6:45 to about 10 o'clock in the morning, it's deliveries over and over and over again. And there's a store and a restaurant like below us and to the other side, and they just like literally like the loudest deliveries you've ever heard in your life, and people like laughing and like living their lives. And I'm like, it's the only negative of this place. It's just the constant racket. All right, so we're gonna meet both these numbers, and then we need to get to how much to get canned fish. 500 or some crazy shit. All right, well done. Task is completely successful. You know your rewards. Awesome. 500. Oh, whoops. So that's doable. Ugh, people laughing. Yeah, 7 a.m. in the morning, and they're out there like yelling and telling stories and laughing, right? Like, no. People are sleeping. And my problem is I'm a light sleeper. I think we've talked about this before, right? Like, you drop a pin across the room, and I'm like, wait, what happened? 70%. All right, 10% more, and then everything in this, maybe even this water guy will get under the dome. I don't know if we're gonna get this one. 11 days, and it's all gonna come down to the research. There's a storm coming in a week. Yeah, no shit. Molly's over there, like things are blowing up. Molly's asleep. She sleeps through like. She gets Armageddon could be happening, you know, like the just frogs and explosions, and I'd be like freaking out. And she had like one eye open, like, is everything okay? I'm sleeping.
Drax?
I don't know. What happens during Armageddon? You know, frogs coming from the sky. Doesn't that sound horrific? That would scare me. Make a lot of noise. Drax. I'm deed. Hey. I am gonna make another one that is that's like the end, we lost. And it's just gonna be like some sad music. The drought has started, buildings and lakes are drying up. All right, so these buildings, actually we should just pause them because they don't work during the drought. And we should take that resource. Let's do this. And let's look and see what are we low on? Metal bars, maybe some plastic. So we have 12 workers. Let's have them pull the plastic out of there. Let's look where there's metal bars in this building. Some jazzy ass music we got going on here. And then let's put 5 dudes there to pull metal bars out. Plenty of housing in the queue. I guess we don't want to put another guy on tree duty because we're going to bleed a bunch of water. And you almost think like during this time, do we pull this guy out of here and let this just come down off of 100? Just got to remember to put him back. 360 on the research. 11 days left. I don't know. Maybe we get the canning up in time. Abandoned building. Exhausted the metal. All right. That's fine. Gas extractor completed. So which is closer? This one? I think that one. Or that one. And they're going... I need to build a road that just goes around. This is ridiculous. Let's build a poop road because this looks like a big turd. Hi. Oh, seriously? I think that we'll pull them... Oh, we are pulling the metal out of there. Where are we pulling plastic? Out of here? Let's pull it out of here and this building will be done, right? We'll have more room to expand or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Bring. We should have enough. Although we almost ran out of food last night and like couldn't figure out would it just end like running out of power? Oh, look at them build this little road. My little builders. You guys are doing a great job. 385 on the science. Well, at least he's using part of the road. I love it. They're all, nope, not going to use that part. Pathing. Game pathing. Okay, 100 to go in the research. More people coming off the boat. 3 more people. We'll just bring another house online when we need to. Good. Good. All doable. Oh, this one's only 3% from getting the bubble. We're gonna have 2 bubbles. 2. Okay, we got 6 idle people. Let's do 2 there to pull the rest of those gears out. This building's almost done. There's gears here too. Let's just pull those dudes out. Yeah, we made it. Yeah, it's raining. We made it to the drought. So I guess we can we could put some people back into like, you know, producing food and what have you. How long? All right. How we doing, buddy? 79. Oh, good. One. Here we go. We're gonna see a bubble form. 430 on the science. Yeah, bubble. Wait. So is it? Here's a little green guy comes up. Is it not getting this house? Come on. Yeah, see what happens when you on that one? It's weird. It's weird, huh? It's weird. You know, I'm paying you signal guys to do the signal work or whatever, and it doesn't appear as though it's not paying off. Yeah, maybe so. There we go. Now it's covering the one house. I feel like it's, I mean, oh man, like it's just almost touching this. I wish we could pick it up and move it in a little bit. Ad, do you have this game? Have you played this game? Look at all those kids. Nope, not yet. It's okay. I mean, it's on sale right now for like $13 US. Like $14. Like for $14, yeah. It's if you're into this kind of game. It's not bad. I mean, there's no visible bugs that I've seen, and it runs pretty good. Not taxing my system. I mean, it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward. 480. 20 more research points and we can unlock canned fish. Sounds so delightful. Let's put a guy back on this tree to keep it going. This guy's doing an amazing job. Hector, fantastic, my friend. Keep it up. Yeah, see, we're producing without. We built these other two. Yeah, I did not buy Aquatico, but I watched a bunch of people play it when it first came out, and it looked so cool. But everyone was sort of like, and then if you read the reviews, oof. But what a great idea! Like an underwater city builder, man. I was hyped too. But I'm so, like, I'm glad I didn't buy it. Is it still early access? I mean, is there hope? Like, is there hope that they'll, like, fix it, bail it out, make it better, improve on it? Oh, they released it 1.0. Yay. So the game is done, and it's not good. That's not good. I actually think it's still on my wish list, because I was like, all right, well, let's see. Like, maybe if it goes on sale, let's continue to follow it. And if it turns into something. I haven't read anything recently. Yeah, I haven't seen anyone playing it, but I mean, like, these kind of games don't have big followings. I mean, rarely do you see tons and tons of people hanging out in Twitch on a game like this. All right, 5:30, shit. Let's do canning station. Build. Here, I'm guessing it's under food and water. canned fish production by using metal planks and fish. So we'll like get canned. Like, what's the point of this? We'll just have fish for longer. It'll be, hey, trust me. Don't ask all these questions. It's going to be amazing. I played the demo for Koto. Was enjoyable, but then they basically just released the demo and polished up some. I mean, I don't know what their situation is, but I feel like there's a lot of games out there that are in a demo state, or maybe they saw like a big surge and they thought, this is it, we can make money. I just, especially in today's environment, right? Like you can't hide, especially if you're a small developer, you can't hide too much. The Steam reviews are going to get you, and YouTube videos are going to kill you, right? So, but then again, like if you're developing and you've run out of money, there's only so much you can do. Where are we going to? I think they were trying to capitalize before Surviving the Abyss released. Yeah, there's always another game. This canning station is going to take 8 energy to run. I'm tempted to try to throw it under the bubble here, which I think is the right move, to tell you the truth. And it's right next to the fish, the fishery. Let's do that. We have no construction workers, so let's just pull some dudes out of there. It's 5,000. Let's pull every single dude we have. We have 8 days to produce 45 canned fish to win this. To win 80 cans of fish and some brick. Someone needs a house? I've got you. Now we have 14 people on construction. Oh, this house needs to be finished. All right, yeah, finish it. No problem. No problem. We finished this house real nice for you. Thank you. Event log. Container house finished. How are we doing? Oh yeah, look at them. Look at all of them. Building. Oh, there's a bunch of people standing around. So we can only have so many builders. Let's take a look. What do we need? Oh, we need metal. So we need to continue that. Let's put 5 dudes on this. The brick situation's still a little dicey. How are we doing here? At least we had all of that in-house. I just realized I've been sitting for 2 hours and 22 minutes. I'm really enjoying this, actually. I for those of you who were here yesterday, I think was in a mood, and like it was not kind of what I wanted to do, and it was my own decision. I bought the game and I wanted to play it, but I thought a lot about it over the last 24 hours, and I'm glad we started it again. And the playthrough is much better this time. I'm digging it. So I'm gonna take a quick break, grab some water, stand up. Thanks, Smalls. And I'll see you in a couple minutes, all right? Stand up, like stretch, like open a window and take a breath of fresh air. I could listen to that AFK music all day long. All right, I hope you got up. I hope you walked around. I did. I had a digestive biscuit, which was fantastic. Some more water. My humidifier. I had my humidifier in my room yesterday, and it had a problem. So I dried it out, got it working again. So got that going for me. Everything's kind of going my way. Oh, and my taxes are submitted, so I'm done with those. Hooray. Hooray. Right? Couldn't be more excited. We won. We won. All right, let's continue with oxygen. Not that oxygen, this oxygen. For those of you who have probably seen the categories, like stuck to the horror game. Hey man, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. The category is stuck with the horror game that's called Oxygen 2, which makes it hard to see. Like, I was watching a streamer play this morning who was like in the wrong directory because you can't actually get into the right category. And I tried to submit a ticket, but it's not easy. And I know a famous streamer who's a partner, and they have like a partner only ticket line. And I had her put a ticket in so that maybe they'll fix it. All right, so we've got 2 domes running, and my bucket list for this game was to get 1 dome running, so I'm pretty excited about that. We're building this cannery. Scam! Like, the support from Twitch is fine, like, but all of the support lines are like, if you're having problems with payment, if you're having problems with this, like, it's like the category not being correct is such a specific problem that probably doesn't happen very often. Canning station done. Let's put 5 workers in this thing, right? Fish in metal planks. We have 165 metal planks, 2 extra workers. Who we canning today? Do we bring this thing online and throw the other 2 workers in here to just try to... Oh, we've already got 3 cans. 6 cans. I just don't understand the whole... Is it just going to last longer, the canned fish? I mean, like in a lot of games, right, you would can stuff so that it goes much, much longer. Oh, man. As soon as we started talking about like preserving food, all I could think about was a Vintage Story. Is this? Oh, it's just kind of funny when you're on it because it's kind of waving. New task. All right, so we have 7 days and we've already canned 15 fish. So we're going to knock this one out of the park. What's going on here? Let's get ready for the wins. Produce and gather 100 coal. That seems fair. Where have I got my workers? In bricks and in metal sheets, I'm guessing. So let's do this. Let's pull 2 out of here. And let's put 2 in there. Oh, yeah. I didn't think about that. Expeditions. If this tower ever actually does anything, then we will probably do that. Oh, I see what it's doing. 60% into finding its first location. If I put more workers in there, it'll probably be faster. I'm going to pull one of them out of here and put another one in here. Sooner or later, we're going to go through all of these buildings, and then we'll need to actually start producing this stuff, right? Because like we have metal processing here, and we'll be able to unlock metal sheets and all that stuff soon too. The metal shed is exhausted. All right, so the coal's done there. Does this one have coal? Yeah. I mean, we've already built the coal mine. We're just not using it yet. We're just going to pull the coal out of all these different buildings before we start mining it out of the ground. It's a lot. It's a lot of fish. All right, so I feel like I'm gonna pull a couple of these guys out and then just double down on the coal action. All right, we did it. So we got 20. It's probably about to explode, but like, if as long as it's not, you don't have to cap the gas if it's not going to destroy a building. If it's going to destroy a building, you got to cap it. So we got 80 fish out of that and 100 water. Yeah, like this one right here has 1.6 days until it explodes, but it's not going to hurt anything because it's not close to anything that can explode. So we can cap it if we want to, or we can cap it if we want to, or we can just leave it here to blow up. I mean, it behooves us to like put one on there because I don't have anybody constructed because I've got everyone working. But we probably could pull like a guy. We could probably pull a guy out of here. It won't take the plastic out. No, it won't. It won't hurt it. It does a really cool, like, if it's gonna hurt it, it gives like a red exclamation point next to what it's gonna blow up. New task. It's time to focus on social life. Let's build a cafe so that our people can enjoy their free time. I don't give a shit about them. I'm worried about this guy. I don't think he's gonna be able to build this fast enough. We're gonna have to... Yep. And another metal shed too. We have to focus on them building this. I don't want them to die. If I go away and all of them die, then I'll feel bad. Good. Well done, gentlemen. Well done. All right, so this metal shed was done. This metal shed was done. How are we doing on metal? Not bad. We already pulled that gas extractor. We got 6 people running. We need to gather plastic and we still need coal. So, where were we pulling coal? Here. And then there's plastic, I think, close. There's 3 plastic left. That's hilarious. What is the story on a cafe? Oh, it's in the middle. 180. Well, I guess we have to do it. All right. Abandoned building. Exhausted. Yeah, we know. Oh, it's gone. That entire building's gone now. Perfecto. All right, I'm going to leave those 2 we need to build... We need to build this this wonderful cafe. I guess this is under community. Yeah. It's huge. It's a gigantic. All right, can we squeeze it right? No, yeah. Oh, can we squeeze it right in here? And will it get the bonus? Oh, no, it needs to be closer. Oh, if we do that, it will. Let me ask you this, though. It takes 3 energy. We don't want it right there. We want it right here so we can get more of the houses. Okay. I think we'll put it there. Event log. Hey, someone grew up. All right, so they've already hauled enough plastic in. We just need to build the cafe now and we'll get all this cool stuff. And on the coal front, we've got half of it and there's 0.9 days left. Shit. We're going to miss it. Oof. Coal's all the way down there. So yeah, I might have to. Well, no, there's 0 coal in here. I'm not excited about running the coal mill. I mean, I'm not excited because like there's free coal energy. There's energy free coal that you can pull out of the ground. It's far away. Yeah, I think you're right. Like for this time being, we run this. Actually, no, we'll wait. We'll try to pull as much coal as we can in the 0.9 days left. I don't think it's going to work though. I think there's no way we're going to pull 100 or 50 coal out in half a day. Well, maybe. Holy shit, look at it. They're pulling 5 apiece. Let's see. It's going to come right down to the wire. We'll wait to build the cafe. Cafe, we've got how much time? 11 days. Plenty of time. I have no idea how fast they mine. Not fast enough. I don't know. It might work. This might just work. If the other building runs out of coal before this is ever, though, it'll be done. It'll be done. Yep. No one's watching you do this, guys. Everybody is just minding their own business. Yeah, the whole crew is watching. Oh my God, 92. $95.4. Nice. We did it. Well done. The task is complete successfully. You can see rewards below. Good. It isn't necessarily that like we need those rewards. It's that you take a negative hit on, you take a negative hit, I think, from the vote of confidence if you don't complete the task. It's like -5 or -6. So, hey, here comes a submarine. 4 more people. I guess let's build another house. So like the tasks are to move the game along and to keep you focused, right? To give you like goals and then give you really good shit. But failing them, you're like, okay, you don't get the stuff or whatever, but like and it's not that much of a negative, but if you were to fail every single one of them, I think it would build up. Look at them build this cafe. Oh man, there's a windstorm? Yay. A new crack is oozing under the sea. That's fun. Yay. All right. We have 36 people. Yeah, we have 36 people and we can house 20 sick people. Every time we get here, I think I should build another one of these stupid medical posts because I just know that we're not going to have enough. Can I turn the generators on? They are on. The ones that are covering the lava fills, they're on. All right. We're going to build another. We got too many buildings going on. Hold on. We got to pull all these out. You have 33 people and you can house 36. How many people ate sausage for breakfast? You can turn, there's a part of the game we're not really dealing with because it takes a bunch. So under the main oxygen center where it says turn all generators or turn all generators on. So every building can generate its own oxygen. And what it does is it allows the workers to stay at work longer. But the trade-off is you're going to use a lot of energy. And so when they run out of oxygen, they have their tanks, and their tanks then to get refilled, they have to go home. So it's just it's a slow mechanism that I haven't really seen like affect me yet. I'm not going to give up. I mean, it's 48 to turn them all on. You can come in here to certain buildings and you can see here, turn the oxygen generator on or off. So like, if we wanted these research centers to like squeeze some more work out, we could turn the O2 generators on and then they would stay in the building longer. And that's probably a good idea for those. We're not going to do it now because it's a storm, but like you can manage that part of the game a little bit better. Yesterday I failed at the game because I was like burning too much energy. And so now I'm like gun shy when it comes to like energy at all. I'm like, okay, everyone just take it easy. Container house is missing material, metal, perfect. Oh, this is great. This is great. Where were we pulling metal out? There's no metal there. There's some there. Let's throw 5 dudes in there. Tell me they're building this, thankfully. Wind ends in 1.7 days. Yeah, I had it so bad I had to like turn off a bunch of stuff and like everyone was homeless. Like it was bad. The canning station is missing materials. Oh, why don't we just pause you for a minute and put those people into the... We're about to have a bunch of sick people. All right, good. Well, we're gonna have beds for 25. Cool. Did they finish the cantina? Oh, good. Almost. Holy shit. Okay. Hooray. Good. Didn't really give us anything we really wanted. Oh, look at that. And no one needs to work there. People just come in. Look at them. Just everybody's in there. Hector, our tree guy's partying. All right, I'm down with that. What'll it go? Brody has become sick. Here we go. Let's open this one. All right. Let's open number 2. Good Lord. Oh God. It's happening so fast. Oh my God, 17 sick. Everybody stops working. $18. I have 20 beds. And I got 5 beds in reserve. Yikes. How many people are coming on this thing? Oh, good. They've finished that house. Or no, they didn't, but they have enough metal to finish it when the time comes. There's one guy out there working. Someone else has become sick. All right, here's the dilemma. I think as long as, okay, so if no one else, wait, did he just walk into the one that's closed? He's like, hello? Hi, yeah, I'm not feeling so hot. Could you guys, is there anybody here? There's nobody here, dude. I'm hoping these initial guys are going to heal out fast enough. There we go. And will these guys, are they really just going to stand in this? No. It says we've got 17 beds. So there's a bug. How did these people survive so long before you came along, right? Well, when I showed up, they're all just standing in front of this building. They're like, okay, so what do we do now? Whoa! What the hell was that I just pressed on? What was that? I was clicking on this doctor's house and some big thing just came up.
Drax?
don't know about, I don't know. I mean, like, yes, I built it around a tree, but I don't know that it'll help with recovery, but it'll help with the power output. The problem is like, you only need these things once every month where you power them all up. And I think it would help because they take a lot of power and you're doubling the power during a windstorm. So I think if we have enough people during this next spell, we try to get, the problem is the vitality is at 0. So it's going to take forever to get this tree up and running and a ton of water. What do you think that thing said? Oh, you know what? I bet they found something. They did. That's what it was. Oh, thank God. I happened to be clicking. Yeah, it was a radio tower. Thank you. I was clicking on the thing just as, all right, they found Little Providence. Woo. The once busy road that led to Little Providence was still somewhat disturbed by the many cracks and holes. Your team can overcome low-level risk. Requirements 5. Oh, you're right about the whole got to have canned fish to make the run. You have not met the requirements. We don't have the people. Thanks, guys. All right, so this one can go back to sleep, and so can this one. And I think you're right, but right. Let's throw a guy in the tree and see what happens. See how long that takes. We got more people coming off the boat. Let's put these 5 people into pulling that metal out of there. I guess we should put the people back to getting food and what have you. The signal tower workers they're the only ones who didn't stop working during that. Still 12 people sick. Jesus. Became sick due to oxygen power lower. Get in there, man. Wait a minute. I don't have that many beds open. I already closed the beds. Oh, yeah. All right. I thought we were done with this whole I'm sick. Recovered. And sick. And recovered and sick. All right, well, it's still... The medical post is full. No, there's a bed, dude. There's just 3 of them open. There's 15 beds, right? I'm just gonna keep the 3 running, I guess, until... Ensta died of old age. What does everyone die during the thing? Recovery. Discord. Baldrax, I have a Discord that is running. Mostly it's running a bunch of stuff for this other streamer that I know. And I've built the initial part of it out, but like I don't think my community is to the point where we can, like, I've been posting stuff in there for me. It's me reading my own Discord. All right. 6 people. The storm is done. 4 people have joined. I think we can, no, that one is closed. This one's full. So these people, goodbye. We got this one still running. We already had a house built for that, so we're okay. Thanks, Baldrax. Got a bunch of people standing around. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Like, figure it out. Let's get back to work. The research center needs 6 people. Get in there. We got 170 points. So let's do this. Let's turn on the oxygen inside the 2 research centers. And maybe that'll keep them working a little bit more. All right, those guys have recovered. New task. Oh, I'm in. Let's talk about it. Let's focus on food production with a plant house. Is my water going plus or minus? That's an excellent question. It's probably going minus. Hold on. Big time minus. It's because I got this tree dude online. And I've only got one running. But we have 573. Let's let it burn for a little while. And if we need to, we'll bring this one online. Okay, hi. Is that everyone cured now? Thank you. You guys are free to go. I got 10 workers in the wild. Oh, I guess I still had 2 people in bed. This gas extractor is no longer producing energy. All right, I'm just looking up here. 1 in the cantina. Maybe we bring this thing back online. Oh, is there a metal plank problem? Is that what's going on? No. How much? Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking. I was just trying to see if I was just trying to see if there was enough canned fish going on. Signal tower. So you have not met the requirements if you want to send your team anywhere on the map. Oh, I don't have warm bodies is what it's saying. Wait, there's 8 dudes. Oh, you need to have 5 people working inside this place. How about now, my friends? Oh, wait, I thought I added the 5. There we go. I was probably clicking too fast. Send your team. 1 day, 10 hours. Good luck, bros. Hope you bring back some cool shit. All right. Everything on the event log is dead. We need to build a plant house. And to do that, we need 330 research, which I think we should be okay. We should get that out pretty quick. Thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Means a lot to me. Have a great rest of your day. I'll catch you guys later. Okay, don't press anything. Annual report. By law, we have to. You bet. Later, dude. Thanks, guys. Well done. You've survived another year. Let's see how you performed last year. You achieved the vote of confidence target level. Congratulations. Hey, great. Population, 20 people joined to help the signal tower and the submarine dock. 2 babies were born last year. Only 2. Well, you guys need to get on it. 4 people died. That's not a good death to what ratio, right? Your next vote of confidence is level 10. Year 2 is about to start. Okay. So wait, now under this is that annual report here? It is. That's cool. So you can kind of see as the years go on, that's kind of a cool idea. You can see it kind of progress. All right, I'm in. We still, according to this, we still have 2 people hospitalized, even though I closed all the hospitals. Bug? Anyone? So these guys are producing the canned fish. And we have 2 people working to pull something out of somewhere. 300, I think. 330. It's on the left here. Plant house. Boom, 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 boom. How are we doing on the tree here, buddy? 6%. There's no dome till 80. The canning station is missing fish, so we're like eating. We're not producing enough fish to like feed the people and put it into the fish faster and fish more. We probably need another fishery, but I'm not really not in that game right now. How are we doing? We're gonna have a metal problem too. We could. Okay, so let's just see. Make sure we're cleaning out the. So there's metal here. Oh, we've already got 2 dudes in there. Let's throw the other 2 in. And we've got. I mean, there's tons of buildings that are still full of stuff. So I'm not too worried about it. Boom, 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 boom. Have those people get canned fish. Or I think it's like, it's sort of like ebbing and flowing, right? Like when it has enough fish, it'll produce. When it doesn't, it doesn't. So like maybe having 5 dudes in here isn't the call, right? Maybe it's having 2. Boom. Oh, see, so here's here's what I was talking about. This one's going to come up and it's saying, hey, if you don't build something over the top of this, it's going to blow up both of these research centers. So like we don't have a choice on this one. We have to cap it. Boom. Hey, all right, the team is ready. What happened? How did it go? All right, excavation complete. 90, 117 plates. That's awesome. Number of people detected 10. Leave them all. Man, do we want to take on 10 people? Yeah, of course we do. Where are we going to put them all? Let's get that going. We don't have room for 10. Let's, I guess let's build another couple of houses, huh? Cool. This is a total bug, by the way. Oh, no, there really are 2 people stuck in there. Can we get them out if we reassign workers to push them out of there? Oh, that's funny. Like, will they just stand there forever? They're like, I don't know, the doctors just quit, and so we're just stuck here. Yeah, you need the doctors to get them well. Jesus. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right, let's pull another one of these out of the canning station. Put a 3rd doctor in here and see if we can get those people right. Canning station missing material. Yeah, I don't need to be told that. I'm well aware of it. Oh, shit. We can do this. Plant house. Exciting. Exciting. Show me a plant house. How big is this thing? Oh, it's small. It's cute. Can I squeeze it in here? Yeah. Can we? Oh, man. Look at that. Oh, 1 over and we got some of that bubble. How about here? No. How about right here? No. All right. Well, I can't stop a guy for trying. I kind of want to put, I guess maybe, there we go. And then we can still put another house in there. Done. How many days do we have left on this? 10? Oh, what happened? Oh, those guys got well. All right, good. Now we can close this. Now we've got 5 people to construct. Good. New task. Frost is coming. Lakes and rivers will freeze, and it's not possible to catch fish or collect water during. Let's focus on fish and water production. All right. Yeah, I mean, we're collecting both of those. Let's see how it goes. How many days? 3. We needed them to build this thing. All right, they finished this house. But we don't actually need it, right? Yeah. I built another one just if those 10 people are going to show up from this happening. Yep, I don't need to be told that. Another container house is done. Good. Let's pause that. Now we've got 2 ready to go. I don't know about this. 2 days, we're kind of slow. I guess let's pause the cannery. Let's open the other watering hole here. Excuse me. 10 people have arrived. All right, there they are. Cool. Good. And I built these houses, so we're good. Perfect timing. All right. It feels like we need another fishery. Doop. I guess we'll just put it there. All right, the plant house has arrived. How many people in here? We need 4. Oh, good. We're gonna have plenty. Let's swing around like this. Let's go to the turd roads because it looks like a turd. And then connect up the roads. Is this? Oh yeah, look at that. All right. Fishing dock constructed. Cool. Let's throw 3 people in there. Oh, we are going to make these numbers. Well, the water gas extractor is no longer available. Stupid. Hi, you guys are. Oh, they're producing potatoes. I don't know. Where are we on this? 9 days and they got to produce 30 potatoes. All right. Well, we're going to get this one too. 130 water, 60 cans of food going into the frost. This is good. We're in a good shape. We're in real good shape. We in real good shape now. All right, we've got some fish. I mean, where are these potatoes? Oh, we haven't actually produced. We've produced 12. They must just be eating them. They're like potatoes? Oh my God, all we've been doing is eating fish for the last year. 5 idle workers. What do we need here? I think metal planks. Which building? This one's got plastic and glares. Yeah, you're right. Another house for sure. Let's put a couple dudes clean out that. There's 3 children. The little children are in yellow and they just stand here. But I mean, like, if another boat comes in, we usually have like we're like right at the max. So we might as well have one in waiting. Unfortunately, yeah, maybe we'll get. Oh, yeah, good. Yeah, we'll be able to get another one in there too. So that's good. Good. We're 10 potatoes more. And a day to get. Oh, look at that. We got the fish and we're going to get the water too. Perfect. Good. And then we'll pause this one so it doesn't take energy. And then we've got 4 extra people can house. Maybe in the meantime we build another one right next to it just so we have 2 we can bring online. Oh, it didn't get the factory. It's not getting it. So we should move the factory out of there because it's not getting the benefit of the tree. We can build a couple more houses that'll pick up the factory. All right, so let us Let's pause this. Let's move that. Let's build another one. Another canning station. Just put it somewhere else, right? Oh man, I didn't think about that. Shit. No, look, it's not. There would be, yeah, it's not getting it. Because it would come up green. It would have a little, yeah, it's just one block out of it. Boo. All right. So we can put something else in there that will get the benefit. Canning station is missing material. Yeah. Oh, okay. Successful. Plant house. Good. Almost got the water for this one. 3 idle workers. And they're in there already. Achievement unlocked. 300 food. Where else? Down there. Over here. How many? 2? All right, so in one day the frost will come and then we won't be able to produce. I think we've got a good supply of food and water. That's enough to make it 2 days without producing. Plenty of energy. Yeah, everything's in the green. We've got 270 research. Oh, you can get faster fish production. Radar at 1200. We need to do these 2 next, right? So that when there's a time that comes, we can. Yeah, maybe. Oh, maybe. Well, I mean, like, what? We can't get anything. Water desalinization in a school. I don't want smarter people. Come on, man. No, we need these 2 next, so we can start building metal planks if we need to, and also we can start pulling stone out when the time comes. It's a good looking settlement. How's the tree coming, buddy? 23%. So it's day 5 of year 2. At this rate, he will, in like 15 days, 12, 13 days, he should have it to 80. Maybe by the next storm, he'll have the tree actually to the point where, like, because that tree online should cover all of those medical bays. And that means when they're online, they're taking 3 power. So that'll be good. That'll be a good savings. We can build more trees. I guess we'll be able to continue to produce potatoes during the freeze because it's an indoor plant house, right? I think so. I think so. I think it's funny that those people just like were stuck in the hospital until, like, we had a bed for them, but we didn't have the doctors. A new crack. Frost has started. Right on the road, dude? Come on. All right, so let's do this. We don't need to do this, but we will because why not? And then let's just pause these buildings because these workers could be doing something important. 17 of them. I guess they'll build the canning station. What are the other energy buildings? What do you mean? Hooray. So 15 days of power coming into that. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So let's put these guys to work. What do we need? We need more metal bars. When you were in the building menu, there were other buildings, maybe not buildable. Yeah, there's going to be a bunch of stuff, right? Undersea gas extractor, large batteries. There's a wind turbine, looks great. I forget, we can unlock that at 600. Like, that almost seems like before these two, because we have so much we can mine out. Because that's renewable. You can mine canned fish out of this building? That's weird. That's weird. Bum. What's going on here? Abandoned building exhausted in metal? That's not great. Oh, all right. Perfect. Canning station is complete. Cool. Bum. We're starting to really get through these buildings. How many idle workers? Jesus. 4. You have another building you can do the same with canned fish when you were building that. Doom. Bum. We have all of them. I like how it tells you how many you have. Oh, you can go and look at them. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we're not going to be building any canned fish right now. We actually have a really decent... This is like the most food and water we've ever had. No submarine running during the freeze. How you guys doing? Oh man, all 5 of you are working. These 3 should be at 100, both of them, right? Yeah. Allen's Park, Colorado is calling me. I don't even know where the hell that is. Bum. Got three kids. One more. 0.7 days left of the storm. There's no tasks. All right, I'm okay with this. Okay with this mellowness. Oh, spoke too soon. Let's build some better houses. I think this is going to force me to do something I don't want to do. All right, well, unlock shelter, build shelter, produce and gather metal planks. Oh, look at this. I'm glad we did it. Uniforms. All right, what do we need to do shelters? 300? Shit. What do these look like? Medium-sized living space with a capacity of 8. I have to build 2 of them. Can we squeeze? Do we think we can squeeze 2 of them in here? Nope. Well, at least we'll get 1 in the bubble. I'm okay with that. And then let's put in some poop roads here that we have not been putting in. How uncivilized. Roads and roads and roads. So we need to build another one of those. I feel like we should. I think we should pull both of these and put it right in there. Oh, and then I just put all those roads in. Yay. Let's pull this out, and then we'll say housing, shelter. Tell me it's going to be able to squeeze in there. No. Son of a... Oh, yeah. Perfect. All right, good. Good. Got another worker who just grew up. All right, so we've already done the metal planks. All we need to do is build the 2 shelters, and we're winning at these tasks. And we don't need either of these buildings. We can just pause them. I mean, wait, is there any like benefit other than this bigger? Oh, the fertility rate and the oxygen tank fill goes up. So maybe we should, technically, I guess we should start getting rid of some of these smaller houses. Oh, it's online now, right? People have moved in. That's excellent. Maybe we'll get rid of one of these. All right. And how about this one too? See you, friend. All right. Maybe we build another one. If it'll fit. Oh no, come on. Is it because I got a road there? All right, so let's see if we take the road out, will it work? I don't know about that. Let's see. No. It's just not going to work there. Boo. It'll work there. So maybe we do this. Make some homeless people for a minute. Hi. Yeah, let's do... Oh, I guess it's over now. So let's pull all these guys out and put everyone back to work. It's just raining. Unpause. Hey, we did it. Cool. And then unpause, and this gives us 14. So I really can't squeeze one of these bad boys right here. It's just not because of the mountains or something, maybe. Or maybe it's because this building is here. I'm going to do something crazy. Make some homeless people. Road, remove. And then let's go, whoops. Let's go here, and then let's squeeze one right there. And then we'll allow us, yeah, look at that. But it won't give us the, oh, good. Oh, look at this. That's all I needed to do is move that house out of the way. All right. I'm down. So wait, we need to put it as there, and we can squeeze another little house, I think, right in there. Perfect. We're missing stone. Hooray! All right, so we need stone and metal. Thanks, Smalls. And metal. We scavenged the metal out of both these buildings. Metal there. There's metal over here, right? Yeah. So come get the metal. That's metal. That's metal planks. Strax, come on. And okay. We need stone too. All right, so now let's look at stone. Or is this one's got stone? Anything closer? Oh, right here. 0 stone. 0 stone. This one's got 135. Do. Yay. All right. Next windstorm in 5 days. That's doable. I feel like we need more stone quicker. I've got 2 guys. Dun, dun, dun. The stone's all the way over there. And the 0 there. 0, 0, 0. Well, I guess that's not too bad. Hi. Go grab the stone from there. I'm going to drink some water. 2 seconds. See if this person left a message. Oh, they didn't? Oh, what a big surprise. What a big surprise. Okay, how are we doing? We got 14 people working the scavenging roles. Wing. Oh, how's the tree coming? How's the tree coming, guy? 41%. All right. I feel like you're working it out. Food and water on the uphill. There's a new crack oozing. I don't really have any construction workers, and this isn't going to hurt anything, so I'm not going to do anything about it. Good. They just need 100 stone. Jesus. How did I get so far in the negative on that? Boom. Metal shed has been exhausted. New crack is oozing. How much metal do we have? 42. So this one's just got planks left in it. Yeah, we're like quickly. Hold on. We should do extract stone, extracts metal. We need to do both of these. Might as well just do them now until it entices me to try to do something else, right? So this is the stone quarry. That's a good location. Cool. You're missing materials, stone and metal. Yeah, I'm well aware, bud. That's why I want you to build that. I guess this one is being built. This one, let's just put it on hold until we can get the stone quarry up and running. Because there's no stone over here, right? Oh, no, that's 0. The nearest stone, yeah. Well, we've got these little deposits down here. This is much closer. There's 78 stone in here. They're working this one though, right? Yeah. 5 guys on that. We could go there. All right. So it's not, this stone quarry is sort of, we should do this. Yeah. Let's get some stone going. All right. So the shelter is up. So let's pause. I feel like let's pause a couple of these. Because we want them to live here, because they like the stats are better, right? Right here on the right hand side, fertility rate, oxygen tank, their comfort level is much better. So we literally want to move all of them out of here. And I think what we probably want to do is, I think we can squeeze another one like right in here. We just got to move this road out. So we probably need to tear all these out and move them up a little bit. We may have to move the star. The star. Food, water looks good. Electricity is on the plus side still, with a good amount of coal in supply, which is excellent. Remember, that's how we lost the other day. Bad. We lost a bid. Yeah, I think I'm going to take yesterday's video and make like a here's what you don't do playthrough. Like a quick, like, here's what I learned. And then maybe we'll take today's and cut it into something that's like, here's a good solid start. All right, so we're building up a stone. How much stone does this need to get going? 60, and we've got 60 in reserve, and then we're gonna need some metal. I mean, I just think we let this build until... Oh. What is this? Oh, gears. Gears. I mean, there was 2 big buildings here. We've got those knocked out. And the TARDIS is still sitting there. Doctor! What are you guys up to? Really? 12%? That's what you've been up to? Wow. Wow. Gas extractor. Done. Thank you. Wait 4 days until that one blows out. Doctor! I've been watching Doctor Who before I fall asleep again. I'm in season 3. I didn't realize they pulled Rose Tyler so fast. I mean, she's literally like in part of season 2. Does she come back? I keep meaning to read like why she's so short-lived. It's funny how like you have a recollection of shows like that I watched, and I've watched it a couple times through now, and I'm a huge Doctor Who fan, and it just seems like those actors and those characters were in longer and have such like my memories of them are like so in my head, and then you watch it again after years and you're like, wait, what? That was so quick. They were here and gone. New task. Let's get ready for the wins. All right. Gather coal. 120. 120. I don't think anyone is gathering coal right now. Doctor, let's pull some people out of the fish network. And wait, can I pull a couple dudes out of here? I can't. They're just hard locked in there. Jesus, man. Sorry about that, guys. I guess I'll pull 2 from there. Give me the nearest. May I have the transformer box? Seems to be. Oh, it's exhausted. Hold on. Now I'm pausing the game. I need coal. Okay. 0 coal. 48 coal. All right. Pull that. Is there anything else? Or am I going to have to go to the coal mine? There's some coal way down there. I'm not ready to commit to that yet. I guess we'll bring the coal mine online to meet this goal again. These guys were pulling metal, I guess. These guys were pulling stone. How much stone is in? There is 135 stone, so let's turn that back on and have the constructors finish it maybe. If there's enough metal, which looks like there is. And then we need to build the metalworks, right? But we don't, maybe we hold off on that a second and maybe we bring this thing online. Hold on, let's look at, so metal bar 0, metal bar 0. Metal 0, 0, 63, 90. Okay, so there's still metal to be pulled out of these 2 areas. All right, so let's pull 2 there. We have 1 construction worker working. 1 construction worker working. 250 science. Did they finish? Oh. Good, they're building. All right, so now we have a quarry, a coal mine, and a metal factory producing out of the ground. So if we need to, we can bring those online. we're getting to the point where we've scavenged most of the stuff up here. And there's a bunch of stuff down south. We should probably, the next time we have a surplus of workers, we should probably build a road. A road. Yes. Bunch of buses. There's an airplane. Oh, there's a helicopter. Look at this. Hello, helicopter. All right. You guys are doing a great job. Keep randomly pickaxing at that. All right. I mean, I'm having a good time. I think it's a solid game. I think there's a couple of things that are quirky that kind of make me crazy, but I've just sort of gotten over it. Hey, well done. Wow, that was fast. We got a lot of coal together. Maybe we back these guys out for a minute. So we've got some more construction. I think we go again tomorrow. I know it's crazy. It was such a bad start on. All right, so that coal's been exhausted. 10 guys in the queue. Still short on. We're still short on stone. Gears are getting a little low, so we'll get these. Have gears that have just been sitting here. And then let's go stone. Oh, there's guys down here already doing this one. Yep. And then this. Let's do 2 here and 2 here, or 2 there. Yeah. 2 there, eh? Doctor. Yeah, I think we play again tomorrow. We keep playing along, and then let's see how tomorrow goes. And I haven't committed to next week yet. I really would not. I really want to play this other game that I've been looking at, but we'll see. There's a really cool game coming out called Fabledom. I think it's in early access. That looks like right up my alley. It releases tomorrow, I think, and I don't know the price on it, so I guess that'll kind of be the determination. I'm not a big enough streamer to get free keys yet. Key for a friend. All right, the quarry got constructed. So now we can produce stone out of this. So let's toss a worker in there. Are we building anything right now? Hey, 50 days, achievement unlocked. We made it. Let's just throw them all in there. The storm starts tomorrow. Soon. Yeah, right. Ooh, there's some people coming in on a boat. On a boat. All we need for this is, we've got the stone for this. We got the stones for this. Let's pull one guy out of here, and then let's turn this back on so it gets finished. It's saying we don't have the stone for this. I'm looking at the stone. I know we've got the stone. Oh, we don't have the stone for this. Okay, we will. It's coming. It's coming. I promise you. And then this is all going to come to a screeching halt because the storm is coming. And everyone... Wait, so hold on. Shit. The storm is coming. There's 48 people now, and we have room for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You know, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the year again where we have to build more medical facilities. This is some groovy music. So we cannot fit one here. I think the most logical step is here. We're out of stone. Son of a... Pause of this. How's he doing on the tree? 57. So by the next time we have a storm, this tree will be up and running. All right, we got the metal, and we do have the stone. They're bringing it over somewhere. Hold on, we just need to We need to pull the workers. Everyone needs to get their asses up here. Doop, doop, doop. So stone and metal bars is sort of where we've got a blind spot. And the gears, I think, is going to be a problem at some point too, very soon. We've got houses paused, so when these new people come in off the boat, it'll be fine. Wind is going to start in one day. Oh, they're good. They're building. They're building the other medical post, but I'm not even sure that's enough. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and we have 48 people. Do we build another one just because? A new crack is oozing. Oh, good. Yeah, I think that's the right move. I mean, every single time I'm like, oh, we should have built another one. Whoops. We want the plant house to keep working. I don't know. I don't know about this. This could be bad. Pause. Pause. Hi. Can you guys build this gas extractor before it blows up? 0.8 days. All right. Yeah, I think they're going to do it. Yikes. All right. There's our first sick person. Let's open our first clinic. .7 days, guys, before this thing blows up in your face. All right, they're gonna get it. Cool. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, one clinic open. Oh, wait, why did he stop? Excuse me, why did he stop working on the tree, dude? All right. Oh boy, this is escalating. Excuse me. Oh, so they don't really like go into the one you want. They just kind of go into whichever one they want to go into. All right. Just got to make sure that like, okay, so they're not in this one. So they'll go to the one that's the closest. Oh man, I need some water. Sorry. Medical facility is full. But is it? That one's full. There's no one even in this one. There's no one in that one. How many? We got 12 citizens. We've got 12 citizens who are not well. $15, $72, $64. Oh boy. All right. So everyone stops working and becomes doctors. I love how we cannot pull the signal tower workers out. These assholes. Do. It's gonna be fine. 2, 1. All right. Good. This building has workers, but There's nobody there. There's nobody there. I always feel like there's like a late what happened here? 50 people. I already had 50 people. Inadequate living space. Oh, those people came off the sub. Good. Oh, people are recovering. Look at this. And the storm's going to end in 0.8 days. I still think there's going to be like a wave of sickness, right? Not going to close them all down. What, I got 23 people in the queue here. I think it's too soon to put people back to work. Let's do this. Oh, we've got 100 stone suddenly? How the hell is that happening? Recovery. Throw some people back into the waterworks. How about some fishing? Good. 4 people in beds. It's ending in 0.5 days. Oh, there was someone got sick. All right. I didn't have to open these two. I'm going to close this one. And this one too. So there's one person in bed. I'm going to close this one. And let's see. 0.2 days. 18 people. We can probably finish this now that we've got enough stone. So we were pulling metal out of these buildings over here. Let's put these gents back to work, right? All right, one person in the medical bay. Oh, there's somebody else who got sick. Or will these people walk into the clinic that's open? Yeah, it looks like they all did. There's only 5 people sick. All right, good. There was like a last minute sickness there. A last minute sickness. Save one. Well, much better playthrough today. Much better. I had fun actually, and it wasn't as like I think my problem yesterday is I just wasn't focused on the things that I needed to focus on. Coal being number one. You've got to keep that power running. And everything else kind of fell in line. Like once we started paying attention to that and making sure, especially in that early part of the game, just building up a good reserve of it so that during the times when there's storms, you can bust through it. I think that's important. So I enjoyed it. I think we'll do it tomorrow again and see how far we can get. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I need to go and watch a football game. My team, Chelsea, don't hold that against me, is playing Real Madrid in the Champions League tonight at 9 p.m. And so I started an hour early, and I'm gonna scoot on out an hour early. But yeah,
down over there. I'm watching Baldrax.
Keep it down over there. I'm watching Baldrax. Oh, there's patch notes.
Human.
There's patch notes on Oxygen. Oh man, there's a whole. Oh, Malls. They just released a patch. Cool. There's some good stuff. All right. Well, that'll be fun tomorrow. Cool. I want to thank everyone for coming. Ad, thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. If you like what you see, please send a follow to me, this guy, my way, if you will. I have a YouTube page where I post some cool videos about the games that I play and some fun stuff like Gaming Zen. Thanks, Merlin. I appreciate it. So if you want to check that out, also please do. I started a Oxygen. Let's see if we can find someone playing this game to raid out to. I just don't think there's 26 viewers. Maybe there's someone actually playing it. Yeah, I started a TikTok, so check it out. It's basically the games that we've been playing and been putting on YouTube, but there might be some more fun interaction. All right, the person who's playing is not speaking English. Let's see if I know anyone online. I know a ton of people. I'm not sure who. What? I feel like I just got here. Yeah, sorry, Baldrax. I started early today because I'm gonna go watch a football game. The sports ball. I'm gonna go watch the sports ball. Bum 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 bum. There's 4 of us. I'm not gonna raid. All right, it's just the 4 of us. Thanks guys for coming. I'm back tomorrow night. Which is Thursday at 6 p.m. Here in the European time zone. That's noon, East Coast America. And if you're on the West Coast, I'll let you do the math. I really appreciate you guys being here and chatting and watching me play. Much better playthrough today. We're going to play Oxygen again tomorrow. So I hope to see you then. Otherwise, have a wonderful day, evening, morning, whatever it is for you. And we'll see you next time. Bye.